Hello. Hello. Yes, it's me. Very late. This is a very late start for me. I think this is probably the latest I've started stream, but I got a little sidetracked. What can I say? So, hi. I'm here. I'm going to try to go at least 4 hours. I actually thought about doing 2 streams today, but I decided to just wait until tonight. And then tonight rolled around and I got sidetracked. So, I'm starting a little late, but I'm here. I'm here. I'll probably try to stream tomorrow because my housemates aren't coming back until late, they said, whatever that means. So I'm guessing somewhere between 8 and 11. I don't know. But, yeah. So I'll probably stream tomorrow, but it'll likely be a little earlier than this. But, yeah, this is later than I usually start, obviously, because normally I'm always streaming during the day, but when they're gone, I can stream whenever I want, and I prefer streaming at night, honestly. So, hi, I'm here. Let's see. What were we even doing? We were at camp, and I think I was about to actually put the 2 companions I use the least in my party, because both of them have people they want to talk to in our current place we are in the game. So I think that's what I was about to do. I was about to switch out my party, put in the 2 companions that I usually don't have with me, and take them to talk to the people they wanted to talk to. So I think that's where we stand. We just started Act 3 yesterday. I did 2 streams yesterday, oddly enough. But yeah, we just started Act 3 yesterday. So we're not that far in. So here we go. Yeah, so I am going to have to get rid of my current party because there's somebody that wants to talk to Shadowheart and there's somebody that Lae'zel wants to talk to, both. So I guess we'll go do that. I'm still a little worried about going too far into Act 3 because when I tried to do it on my Astarion run, there was a couple of broken quests. And I don't know if they fixed them because they didn't mention fixing them in the last hotfix, so we'll see. Alright, where are we? So this is where we stand. So that's who Lae'zel wants to talk to. This still hasn't updated yet for Act 3. I'm guessing my little demon leprechaun friend is mad at me for not killing my darling. And the other thing is this. Now, it doesn't say anything in her quest log about wanting to talk to this dude, but the one vendor in Rivington, I read his mind and found that he's looking for somebody named Shadowheart. So, let's go ahead and put Lae'zel and Shadowheart in so we can do their stuff. So, Karlach, time to eat some dirt, since apparently that's what you like doing when you're not in the party for some reason. Oh my god, we're starting with lag already. That's great.
Damn! It can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
Yeah, I barely ever got lag before the recent patch. But now I've been getting it often. So it's a little odd. Alright, sorry babe, I'd rather have you with me too, but there's people that want to talk to people. Actually, before I do this, let me see if there's anything I want to get off my people here. So, I don't know. Guess I'll take that stuff. Let him keep the rest. And with her, I'll take this and this. Should probably take that too, but it's super heavy. Why do you have a Rev scroll, dear? I usually carry those. Alright, let's give these to me as well. She's probably going to give me this automatically anyway, because it's a quest thing. But I always forget to do that. I always forget to take stuff off of them. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to get off them. Alright, sorry. Back to what we were doing then.
Soldier? Really?
No, but...
Really?
You know, this is what we gotta deal with now, because people want to talk to people.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
Yummy. Oh, God, now I'm probably encumbered, right? Because that thing's super heavy. I know, I'm not happy about it either,
Time to press
Karlak, but
ahead.
this is what we gotta deal with now. Alright.
Glad to see I'm not the only one on the wrong side of an omnipotent authority figure. Lae'zel did well
Guess
to
I
break
haven't talked
free
to
of
them all
Vlaakith's
about
manipulations.
last
though
night
I
yet.
doubt Vlaakith will let such insubordination go unpunished.
I probably did talk to Astarion. I usually always talk to him first thing in the morning. Unfortunately, it's gonna make me the only caster in the
I
bunch.
question
Well,
the wisdom of that decision.
Shadowheart's
but so
kind
be
of a
it.
caster, but not. Yeah, I question the wisdom too.
I'll be
Queenie!
here in the meantime.
Yeah,
idling away
that's what
the
I was
hours.
thinking, because I'm like, I haven't seen Queenie in a while, but then I was thinking, when I did see you, it was usually the later streams, and unfortunately I can usually only stream during the day. So I'm very happy that you're back. I was hoping you'd come back since I was streaming later, but I can only stream like nighttime when my roommates are not here making all kinds of noise and disruptions and annoyances. So that's the only time I can stream later, and they're gone this weekend. But yeah, I normally stream during the day. I mean, all the VODs are there, so I don't know if you've been keeping up with my story on VODs, but yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because normally the only time the house is like quiet enough for me to stream is during the day. But when my housemates are gone, I usually stream later. So I was hoping I'd see you again. I was just thinking, I wonder why Queenie hasn't been around lately. And then I was thinking, oh yeah, she usually was only around when I streamed later. So yeah. Well, like I said, the VODs are all there. If you want to, if you haven't been watching them, if you want to get caught up, they're all there because I saved them all as highlights, so Twitch doesn't delete them. But yeah, I missed you. I need all the Astarion solidarity I can get. There's way too many haters, man. Way too many haters. So, but yeah, I was just saying that I got to put Shadowheart and Lae'zel in my party now because I got quest stuff for them and I'm encumbered again. But first, we'll put them in the party, then worry about it.
Something the matter?
Yeah, I got to put you and Lae'zel in my party now. Okay.
All right.
I'm glad you
Some
stopped
company
by.
wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
I hope you can stay. I don't know how far you are in the game. Hope this isn't spoilers for you, being in Act 3. So, oh god, I gotta level her up now. My goodness. Alright. Let's see. We gotta put Lae'zel in the party too,
Whatever
but
comes, I'm ready.
it's all good. Okay. Yeah, I finished it once, and I'm in Act 3 on my Astarion run, and I just started Act 3 yesterday on this run. Oh my god, I'm encumbered. I probably will have to level up Lae'zel as well. Oh, gosh. Because they haven't been with me in, like, forever. Doing tactician? Oh, good luck, man. Good luck! With me, I know this is probably another reason why not that many people watch me, because I don't play, like, super hardcore tactician mode. And I don't play evil and all those things that people love watching. But I really don't care about combat at all. All I care about is the story. So, I would just be too annoyed having to, like, you spend hours and hours and hours on the fight. I'm like, I just want to get to my story. So what did she got? She gets Contagion. Dispel Evil and Good. Flame Strike. You can tell I don't have to... See, in my original run, she left me in Act 2. And I haven't really had her in my group much on my Astarion run. Speaking of Astarion, there's his theme song. Ugh, I can imagine. Yeah, I mean, the first time I played this, even on Explorer, I would get total party killed. And I'm like, I don't think I want to... I'd be too annoyed with tactician mode. I mean, if you can stand it, more power to you, but it's not for me. Because, I mean, like I said, even on Explorer, there's some fights where you die. So, it's like, Flame Strike's actually not bad. Greater Restoration. Insect Plague. Mass Cure Wounds. Planar Binding. Dominate Person. Seeming. I know, I probably should respec her. Everybody says she's better if you respec her, but she's hardly ever with me. So, it's like, Alright, prepared spells. What do you even have, dear? Flame Strike. Do I want any of this other stuff? I do want Mass Healing Wounds. Silence? I don't know. situational, for sure. Um... What's the difference between mass healing word and mass cure wounds? Guess one's just a bigger heal. I very rarely use summons, and silence is very situational, but I do want to put this in there. Decisions. Guess we'll get rid of banishment, because I think other people have it, not anybody that's in the party currently. I think I might have it. I think Gil has it as well. Guess that's fine for now. Alright, so let's sort her stuff out. Why do you have so much junk over here? Mass cure wounds is 7 to 28. That's 5 to 8. 5 to 12. 28, 5 to 8. So let me see, 5 to 8, 5 to 12, 5 to 8, 5 to 8. Oh my goodness, seeming disguise up to 4 members of your party? My tactician running middle class might have is a rogue wizard. It's interesting. Rogue would be better for the stealth damage, yeah, probably. I've never multi-classed anybody. I have yet to do that. I haven't even respect. I mean, I know I should respect Shadowheart because she's way better as something other than trickery from everything I've heard, but that's like a better mage armor or something. Dominate person, probably go in this row. Fear. Guess dominate can go there. I don't know. Wait, flame strike should probably go there, I think. I guess that's fine. I don't know. I'm being indecisive because I almost never have her with me, so I'm like, eh. All right. What's flame strike anyway? It's 10 to 60. I think that's 3 to 24. 3 to 24. 4 to 24. 3 to 30. Okay. I think that's fine. Suppose I'll give her potions just so she has them on her bar. So it's easier for me to have a visual representation of who has what. I got a few potions. I got a few. So Shay can have those. Guess she can have those. As they always play Astarion song. It's very distracting to me. Alright. Alright, so I think she's sorted out. Now I gotta go put Lae'zel in, because she wants to talk to people too. And I'm encumbered, but
I've got a long road ahead.
I'll wait.
What path lies before me?
Until I get everybody sorted out before I start finding somebody to carry my shit. Actually, that unencumbered me when I gave her those potions. Get that awful thing off your head, Lae'zel.
Baldur's Gate at last. We should find Sharess's caress. Voss will be waiting. It is done.
Don't know how many times I'm gonna have to level her up.
Eager for battle.
First of all, get this thing off your head. I really wish they would fix that. Okay, I gotta level her twice. Alright, a feat. Okay. I gave her that so she has a heal and guidance. Sentinel. So should I give her mobile or savage attacker? I think I want to give her mobile because it increases her speed, and melee people always have a huge ass problem getting to the fight. That's why I don't like melee. Alright. Alright. Gosh. Yeah, this is the boring setup portion of the stream. I'm very tired. It's very late. Well, not very late, but very late for me to start. Because normally I even when I stream in the evening, I usually try to start like at 7 or so. It's like 9:30 right now. But we will try. Whenever you fail a saving throw, you can roll again. Cool. Alright. Yeah, drink this now, babe, because you can't see. Alright, I guess we need to give her some potions now, too. Actually, we'll just send Shadow Hearts over to her. And then send Shadow Hearts some more. Okay. Because I got enough. I'm joking, there's no such thing as enough potions. Alright. Okay. Let's make sure Shadow Hearts stayed where they should be.
Always sharp.
Alright. So she... Oh yeah, I was gonna sort out their jammies and undies and stuff. Because I had them rearranged a bit because of bugs. Alright, so let's go to Shadowheart.
Next move is.
Alright, go get your jammies and your undies.
Might find
You could
something
have your
useful.
undies back since
Long
that's
way to go
one
still.
of the 1.5 bugs that this hot fix fixed. The undies one. It's the one of the 1.5 they fixed. Okay. Could you, though? Not? Alright. So let's give them back their underwear. And I'm going to give them back their jammies because I found something else to put on Astarion because he was wearing Shadowheart's pajamas because they look really good on him. But I found something better, guys. Alright, where is your stuff, girl? Where is your stuff? I don't bloody know. Okay, these are Lazels. Let's send those to her. Shadowheart has hers on her. Okay. These are Lazels as well. I actually don't mind the ones that I have her and Lazel in. Put that on her. Put that in camp. Alright, so she's got her undies back. She's got all her stuff on. So now let's switch to Lazel.
Indolence breeds madness.
Put these on. Put these on. Send these to camp. Can send that to camp too. We don't need it. Alright, so she's missing a ring. So let's see if there's any rings we want to give her. What ring does she have on? She has armor class +2 because this is less armor than her regular armor, so I gave her this to make up the difference. So, what else should I put on her? Ability scores. I don't know. Let's see what rings we have in camp. The camp chest.
Let's have a look.
Yes, this is all the exciting part of the day. Trying to sort out
It's well be
stuff for
done.
people that haven't been in the party for about 5 years. I just want to expand it, not move it. Damn it. I don't know if I have any rings that I want to put on her. I've been starting to sell them, because I used to save them for Gil. And then I just started selling stuff that I wasn't using immediately. After shoving an enemy, gain 1 to armor class. Wearer cannot be blinded. Visibility. Dealing acid damage jump she already has for free. That doesn't work unless somebody else has it. So maybe immune to blindness or shoving. I guess immune to blindness because I don't often shove because I like having people next to the bad guys. So Astarion can sneak attack them. So I guess we'll just put this one on her for now. We'll get her something better probably. But for now, that'll be fine. Okay. So that's sorted out.
Right. What now?
Now, Astarion, I need to borrow your
waste a
tent
step.
so I can change clothes, because I change clothes every day and I don't have my own tent. So I've got to change into Astarion's tent. What? I'm RPing. God damn it. Actually, there are people that have been saying things, so let's see if anybody else. I probably already talked to him.
Yes, darling.
Okay.
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Kissy?
How could I say no?
Yes, how could you? Thank you. Now I can go talk to everybody else. I feel better.
I do rather like that, you know.
Don't we all? Okay, sorry. What was I doing? Oh, talking to
First in
people.
my heart.
Yeah. No, he is not first in your heart. Knock it off, babe.
Oakfather preserve you.
Okay, I think I've already talked to him about... I don't know. People were saying things like they hadn't talked to them. I think Will and Jahir are the only ones left, right?
So that's progress.
Could have swore I talked to these people.
Vlakith's a fearsome one. The sort it's hard to say no to. But Lae'zel said it anyway, to her immense credit. She's choosing truth. She's choosing freedom. For her,
She's choosing
for
to be a lot
Orpheus,
less annoying than
for the
usual.
Githyanki people. I wish I knew a good Githyanki cheer to celebrate the occasion, but the only gift phrases I've picked up are the sweary sort.
It's because that's usually all she says. Could it be true? Duke's Delmain allied with the Emperor.
My flames are like devils.
Gosh.
They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
He's the Godfather. Alright, so I think the only other one that might have something to say is Jahira, and I thought I already talked to her about Blacketh, but we'll check.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger.
Okay, or not.
I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorite servants. Orin is testing you. Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. She spoke to you in a rather familiar
You mean calling me
fashion.
sibling and Slaughterkin?
More
Yeah,
shifter mind games, I suppose.
that was pretty familiar. I don't know if you've played Dark Urge yet, but when we were talking to Orin, she was calling me sibling and Slaughterkin. I don't remember her calling my other characters that. Why didn't you just attack us?
She's circling. Have no doubt of that. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Baalspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin
Yeah,
have had a
he's a
little
silly man
falling
thing.
out.
Oh wait, that was her other game.
We should leverage that.
Alright. Yeah, I don't remember much of that Jahira dialogue because she died in my first run. Alright, so. Let's see, I think I got it saved as the proper name. Alright, so now we just got to see what I'm going to wear today because I change my outfit every day because I've got 700 outfits. It'd be silly to just wear one. Excuse me. Like I said, I don't have my own tent. Gotta change in Astarions. If I could move, I guess that's as good as it gets. Alright, what am I gonna wear today? Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just do this. Alright, so we already wore this. Let's put it in wears. Woohoo! Organize this by type. Oh, I guess we're done with the white outfits, or they moved. I don't know which. I didn't think we were done with them. We might be. Alright. Let's look at this one. That's pretty close to what I was already wearing, isn't it? Let me look at this again. What's the difference? I guess it's a little different. Guess that's fine. I suppose that's fine. Have you been getting those glitches when kissing a star? Yes! 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 Oh, that's annoying. Yes. There's only one thing. The how could I say no one, I think, is the only one that it doesn't cut off. Yeah, I know.
Never done.
I also had the glitch where Gel is chastising you for taking Raphael's deal before you ever even talk to Raphael about the deal. I have that one as well. And there's one glitch that was worse before the last hotfix, but I had it happen once. It happened more before this hotfix, but I had it happen once, is where if you trade with people, you can't save the game anymore. So you gotta only do it in barter, which makes it a pain in the ass to try to sell wares. But I've only had that happen once so far since the last hotfix. But yeah, I still have the one where it cuts off Astarion kissing lines, and also the one where Gel is bitching at you for taking Raphael's deal before you even talk to Raphael about his deal. So, alright, so I guess the plan was to go to Rivington and talk to that guy that was thinking about Shadowheart and meeting her, watching for her, or whatever. So we'll do that first. Now that we've spent half an hour.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt. Waiting for my return.
Oh yeah, this is
We
where
should do what we can to find them.
this is where we got to get caught up in all the
Who could help us?
party banter that we haven't gotten because I haven't had Lae'zel and Shadowheart with me for like 7 years. Alright, updates. We've arrived in Worm's Crossing. Shadowheart believes that Shara and lookouts will be present in the vicinity awaiting her return. She must find one such lookout. In order to learn where the Sharan cloister is hidden, she expects to find such a lookout hiding amongst the desperate new arrivals flooding into Worm's Crossing. Okay. But yeah, I always find it amusing that if you haven't had somebody in your party for a while, once you put them back in the party, you get like all their party banter all of a sudden. It's like, oh, okay.
Looking ahead.
Alright, let's go talk to this dude. He's around somewhere. Somewhere. Hey, look at that. I can sometimes figure out which direction to go. Alright, let's save again in case this goes awry. Should I talk to him on Shadowheart?
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will.
How you recognize her? She a blonde now.
Worth talking to, perhaps.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to say this, but I'll just remain silent.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
Let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Yeah, this is the first time I've gotten this far into Shadowheart's quest, because
Is that blood?
in my first run, she ditched me after the Night Song quest just because I didn't take her with me. And in my Astarion run, I haven't had her talk to this guy yet. So this is as far as I've gotten in Shadowheart's quest so far. All right, anything new to say? Well, first we'll talk to the important one. I mean, first we'll talk to Astarion.
I did miss that face, you know.
Okay. All right, what do you have to say, Shay Shay?
Something the matter?
You have nothing, apparently. I guess there's one new thing here. Okay, in case she couldn't hear, I guess we'll repeat it for her. The Sharns are using a place called the House of Grief for their presence in Baldur's Gate as a cover for their presence. I guess that should have a question mark, considering she just heard him say that.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
You got anything to say? Probably not.
I'm listening.
Okay. What was that called? Flipping out over there, babes? Alright, so now I guess we have to go to the brothel. The ever so fun brothel, because that's apparently where Boss wants to meet us. I guess. Alright. Who, me, a save-aholic? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Alright, so that's the flop house. So this is the brothel, I believe.
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Your metaphor, but if you need help digging,
Okay.
I will find a shovel.
Thank goodness I could read this, because apparently she decided that the time when the narrator was talking was a good time for party banner. We buried the hatchet, Lae'zel. No, why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken? It's a metaphor. I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I'll find a shovel. Well, at least they're getting along now, I guess. Alright.
Doesn't make any sense. It will when you've met the drow. They're twins.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Okay. See what these fools have to say.
Why are some people so strange about Sharess's Caress? It's just sex.
Oh, we're not queuing for Sharess's Caress.
Okay.
Not yet, anyway.
If you say so, buddy.
Head on in.
I might have talked to them before, but since they're here.
People are just walking into Sharess's Caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
But, if you're still here, Queenie, have you ever seen on YouTube, it's in my last two VODs as well, but, if you have Astarion talk to the Gur by himself, or Petrus and Deliria by himself, without your character being around at all, and having any input in the conversation, it's quite interesting the choices he makes on his own. They're in my last two VODs, if you are interested in seeing those. I mean, they're also on YouTube somewhere, somebody did it. But, yeah, when you have Astarion talk to his quest people by himself, without your character having any say in the conversation, it's quite interesting to see what choices he makes on his own. Enlightening, shall we say.
I have a lot on my mind.
Alright.
And well,
yay, people. Let's give it another save again. Alright. Hey, madam.
Another drow for my feasting eyes.
Excuse me?
In darkness bred, yet no less delicious for it.
Excuse me? I'm not even in one of my slutty outfits today. My goodness.
Decadent and oh so dangerous.
I haven't got this
I know
before because
your
this is the first time
bliss.
I've done this on a drow.
A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip.
Yeah, I never
she
heard that
gives,
drow dialogue
you
before.
receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Let's see. What's more my taste? Some lady dwarf with a whip? Or some hot, pale vampire man who's quite a bit taller than me and we're standing close together. Let's think about it. I wonder. Run over and leave it trembling beneath my feet. What? Is that a drow thing or a dark urge thing, or is that just a regular thing? I don't remember seeing it before. You're way off, I'm afraid.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure. You crave penance.
Excuse me?
It's Fionn you seek, our
Already found her.
librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void.
What now?
A drink
That's
for
the
one,
Saurian's job.
a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
I didn't say anything. You imagined it. In the flophouse lies a fresh-killed corpse. A lady dwarf. Could that be Fionn?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I
Mother
pray
of
she
cats.
didn't suffer.
Guess
They'll
that's
miss
Shrek.
that
She's a cat
face.
goddess or something?
Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse.
Oh, poor baby.
I should get to replacing her.
Radio. Surely you can spare a reward for this information.
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why.
Right.
Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
That's fine. But you reminded me, honey. I haven't checked approval. I'm guessing theirs probably isn't that high because I haven't had them with me for a long time. But I do talk to them every time I go to camp, so we'll see. Lae'zel is at very high 74. Keep in mind, there's only one person I try to get approval from. Shadowheart's at neutral 12. Yeah, she's still pissed off at me because I bitched at her during the Night Song quest. I'm like, really? Think for yourself, babe. So she's still a little bit pissed off at me for that, I think. So, Astarion, what's your approval? Exceptional 100. As much as I like that, that also means that I won't ever see Astarion approves up in the corner of the screen. Because I just discovered this recently. If you have him at 100, it no longer shows you what he approves of. So my list of Astarion approvals is incomplete. Because I had him at 98 to 100 for almost my entire game every time I played. And, yeah, if he's at 100.
Apologies, but the stern librarian is away.
I won't see what he approves
Upon
of.
her return, she expects clients on their knees, a list of their transgressions ready.
Okay then. Kira! I think this is my favorite cat in the game. His Majesty is kind of fun as well, but this one is quite amusing as well. Kira, let's talk to Kira. She's a fun kitty. Oh my god, I've got so much shit in here. Oh my god, so much stuff. And this isn't even in the right place. Damn it.
We are not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another
I hear you, Sorn.
You have the key to my heart in that.
We will continue dancing.
I put it on especially for you.
A new guy.
Don't take
This chick over here, I want her outfit. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna talk to the cat, because the cat rocks. Hi, Kira. Talk to me, kitty. Talk to me, kitty.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
What? Oh, this cat. But I also like His Majesty because I could get approval from Astarion from him. But she's way cuter because I don't like... Unlike all the people on Twitter, I don't like shaved cats. I like fluffy cats. Alright. Your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent rats.
Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
Kira, I love you. What are your thoughts on the clientele as a whole?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me.
Okay.
He dresses fabulously.
Who could
but
this be?
Stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Do I want to know about who's through those fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it.
This cat is a font of information.
Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
Oh, this cat. This cat. What's that shady pair over there whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Can I just take Kira home? I love her. All right. Let's see. Finances. I think I've read this before. I've read most of this stuff before. Yeah. I love how they just don't care if we take their books. All right. Hey, they fixed this bug. Last time I was here on the Astarion run, there was like a frozen doppelganger of this chick right next to her.
Try Hoot's Hooch now. A once-in-a-lifetime booze extravaganza.
Well, Carilla, interesting seeing you here.
Good rumple.
Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. You've put me out of pocket, you know. Raphael bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
Hope, you say, huh? What's he want with me?
He wants to help you save the world. What else?
Sure.
Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Oh, yeah. Anybody got anything new to say now that we're at the brothel?
Yes, darling.
I guess not. That's odd. They usually always say something new when you go to a new place.
Put it on especially for you.
I don't think I have much to sell, but I'm gonna say first because, like I said, I don't trust this freaking... Oh, look, now it is here. This is the bug I was talking about. It wasn't there a second ago, and now it is. This bug. This was here the day of patch 3, and it has not been fixed by the last 3 hotfixes.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or
Not
maybe...
really.
Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
I bet a barkeep in this place hears all sorts of stories.
My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But You poke some folk hard enough,
The cat gave me
they're
more
bound
information
to
than her.
squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
I already talked to her. Alright, what's the story of this place?
Sheress Caress, the Mamselle's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention you don't.
Alright, just in case it goes to trade, I'm gonna save now. Like I said, I've only gotten this bug with the mummy at the circus since the last hotfix, but I still don't trust it. And I'm still gonna go through this way instead of through dialogue. Okay, it is on barter. Good, good, good. I don't think anybody's got anything I need to sell. Oh yeah, which of these is better for her? I don't even know. Moonlight Glaive. I mean... Moonbeam would be nice. What is Moon Moat? Excuse me. Excuse me. Moon Moat. Illuminate the area around you with wisps of moonish. So it's basically just dancing lights. That slows people down. I don't know. It's like the one she has is slightly more damage. And it does have this thing on it. But Moonbeam would be nice. Excuse me, could I get out of this? I don't know, what do we think? The Moonlight Glaive or Soluna's Spear of Night? Like I said, the one she has is slightly more damage, and it does have moonlit butterflies on it, but... How often does she melee? Well, I mean, sometimes. I guess. For now, I guess we'll put this one on her. Hello? The other one looks cooler. Guess we'll keep her in that one for now. Might switch it back. We'll see. Alright, I don't think he has anything to sell. Oh yeah, I just got rid of his good gloves because the bonus on these, I might regret it, so I kept them then as inventory. Oh yeah. This I was gonna get rid of. I didn't think I had that much stuff. But she doesn't have any money. You mean I actually have to buy booze off of you to sell you stuff? F that, I don't want your stupid booze. Alright, anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of indecisive between which of those weapons I should keep on Shadowheart. Alright, let's talk to some more fools, I suppose.
You're looking
This outfit. I want this
sweetheart.
outfit.
Another tankard.
It might be in my mod. I don't
Else,
know.
darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over.
Okay.
But other hankering for spicier flavors. How about you give me a taste?
Search silently.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a
She
beast
sounds so
among men.
sincere.
No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame.
Jesus, dude, this dude.
I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
I will drink your essence.
Oh my god, you do.
Toots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Oy. I guess I should test to make sure it didn't screw up when I went to talk to the vendor before I go much further. So where the hell is Voss at? Because this is the first run where I've ever went to the creche. So this whole meeting Voss thing is new to me as well. Guess we should finish talking to the fools in this room before we start going into other rooms. These idiots, I guess.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
Love those fill rolls. I guess I got plus 10. Only time I ever tried to do this particular quest was in my run where Jahira was dead, and it was so bugged out. I went to talk to the lady, and she's like, send Jahira here. And I'm like, Jahira's been dead since Act 2, babe. So I couldn't finish the quest. Alright. Guidance from Lae'zel. That's a novel concept. I'm not going to waste a spell slot on it. I don't care that much. That's the secret to getting nat 20s. Say you don't care.
You rats with the guild now. Heard Nine Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
I haven't seen it in my own game, but I have seen it on some YouTube video. I think you have to talk to His Majesty on Astarion. Is that what it is? That's what triggers it? Because I completely forgot about it, and I was talking to His Majesty on my character, but I think that's what you have to do to trigger it. I think. But yeah, I've seen it on YouTube. Too much fun. Getting up in our affairs. Without animal speaking. Oh, okay. Alright, got it, got it. Yeah. I am usually the only one that has animal speaking on, because I've got all the potions and meow at him. God. I'm gonna have to try that in my next run. Oh, gosh. So I've got plus 15 for that. I guess I could try this, even though my... This is way higher for me, but I like it trying to do detect thoughts whenever I can, because it usually gives you other options if you pass it. Oh my god, why is everything so terrible? I don't want to waste a spell slot. I don't care enough about these guys and their crap. I'm just talking to them because they're here. Oh. Well then. Well then. I guess the nat 20 trick only works once. Although I do have 4 inspiration points. I don't really want to waste any inspiration on these guys, but you can't get any more anyway, so I might as well use 1. Okay, yay.
Nine Fingers won't be happy about Zenobia.
Oh, I killed her.
About
Whoops.
to tell her.
Yeah, I killed Zenobia. She was guarding the dude that was making the effed up toys. And then him and his 4 health points tried to attack me. I'm like, how do you think this is going to go, sir? I need to talk to Nine Fingers about Zenobia, apparently.
Better you than me. Now listen, I'll only say this once. Lower City.
Sorry, I always look so
Basilisk
incredulous,
Gate,
so
Guildhall.
skeptical.
And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Alright, bye, buddy. I think this one goes outside, doesn't it? I was right. I don't think there's anything of note out here. There's some stairs. And some randos. Alright, anybody else in this room want to talk?
Spoon.
You have the key to my heart.
I don't think anybody out here talks.
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
Stupid notifications on. It's not a text message. I ain't gonna look. I will check text messages in case my housemates say, "Oh, guess what? We're coming home a day early just to ruin your life." I will check those, but it's not a text message, so I'll look at it later. All right. Shall we go talk to the lovely Drow twins? They're a fun bunch. I think their last name might be Lannister. I'm not quite sure.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
So she was a Roxette in Netherlands? Rockette, whatever they're called. Rockette. Roxette's a band. I sometimes know things. I still don't see Voss's ass anywhere, though.
Let's get going.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
Nah, that's okay.
You can stare as much as you like.
Okay, thanks. Hey, twinsies. What's up?
You and I, we will continue dancing.
Let's see what they say this time. I usually have Helson with me.
For another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
What?
You have but to ask.
I don't even know my own memories,
and we
dude.
can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
Radio. How does a drow end up in a place like this?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers crave the body of a drow like a drug.
Okay, then.
Life is easy.
I didn't know I was so popular up here. Uh-huh. We're immaculate! Ah! Oh, this is the first time I played a drow since launch, so I've not seen these before. I mean, this one is tempting. I'm wondering if this one would give Astarion approval. Number 2. But I won't be able to see because I have him at 100. Well, since I won't be able to see if it gives Astarion approval, I guess we'll say this one. Hopefully I can still say this one. I doubt it, but we'll see. No wonder, look at us, we're immaculate.
Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
If you're truly pleased with the work here, I can't judge you.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself, boundlessly.
Yeah, this is all dialogue I haven't gotten
There
before.
are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
I'm kind of spoken for, dude.
Love magic, a formidable practice, usually only reserved for pleasing the most insatiable matriarchs in the city of spiders.
But yeah.
And is that your partner with
Oh god,
you?
here we go.
What a gorgeous couple.
Oh, thanks.
Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
But yeah, a lot of this dialogue I haven't gotten before because I guess a lot of it's drow. Why are you interested in my partner?
Well, there are 2 of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
Alright, so I can still say the drow one. Menza Berenzin love trick, but you're a Seldarine drow. Why are you fooling your customers?
Darling, we're not fooling anyone. Unless you pay me to make a fool of you. You'll just have to see what is in store.
Uh-huh. See, just to get another Astarion line, I'm tempted to pick this one. Although I am 98% sure of what he's going to say. So, it's like, eh. You two look uncannily alike.
We are twins.
That was a quick answer. aren't you at risk of inbreeding if you keep working together?
Since I came to the surface, I purchased an enchantment to bless me with infertility.
So there's
If
infertility
that soothes your
enchantments.
mind.
Well, I'm pretty sure my vampire is infertile too, considering he's been dead for 200 years. But, you know. You don't actually lie with one another, do you?
We can make up a little show of kissing each other, but when we are hired at the same time, there are
it being
often
choppy?
many other clients in the room to attend to.
Guess it's fine. Look choppy for a second. Alright, I might just reload this. I am pretty sure I know what Astarion's going to say here. But I want to get as many Astarion lines as I can. I don't know. I don't like the way it starts. I wish it was phrased as, Astarion, would you be interested in this? Not, I would like to hire both of you. I wish I could turn to him and ask him, do you want to do this? Not say, I want to do this, how about you, Astarion? That's why I'm hesitating here, because I don't want to say it like that. I think I'm going to reload, but just to get another Astarion line. I just don't like the way this is phrased. I'd rather just have the option to ask Astarion if he would be interested, rather than say, I want to hire you. What about you, Astarion? What do you think? I just don't like the way it's phrased. It just, ugh. But I want to get another Astarion line. So many decisions. Alright, I did save though, right? I just don't like the way it's phrased. I would like to hire both of you. Maybe. And my partner will join us as well.
Sorry, Pet. I'm not quite comfortable with doing this again yet.
Don't worry, I wouldn't ask such a thing of you.
Ugh, don't be so nice to me. It makes me want to be nice back.
That is Astarion's entire personality in one sentence. If you're nice to him, he'll be nice back. What a concept. What a concept. But I didn't get any approval or disapproval. But it's nice that it ended the conversation with them as well. But yeah, that is like, that is such a summary for everything Astarion. It makes me want to be nice back when you're nice to me. What a concept, guys, right? What a concept. That's why I don't get these people that like, oh, Astarion's such an asshole. I'm like, Astarion's never an asshole to me. I wonder what the difference is. I wonder what it could be. Anything else to say, darling? Should I reload or just stick with it?
Beautiful.
I didn't get any approval or disapproval. I mean, I might have gotten approval, but I couldn't see it. Alright.
Us. I still love the sound of that.
Kissy?
How could I say no?
Well, you just said no to them. Oh, sorry. I didn't like the way the dialogue was phrased either, my love. I didn't like it.
Every time.
I just wanted more of your lines, but I really didn't like it was the way it was phrased.
You're not in trouble, sister.
All right.
Remember our vow.
I didn't get disapproval though, so I guess I'll go without reloading. But it kind of makes me feel bad the way it was phrased. I just don't like the way it was phrased at all.
Can't give up now.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I knew that's what he was gonna say. I knew that's what he was gonna say. But I don't remember getting that second line there before. I remember seeing other people get the being nice to him line, but it was usually in another scene. But yeah, that always kills me, and people say, oh, Astarion's such an asshole. I'm like, he's not an asshole to me. Gee, maybe I treat him differently than you do.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
I was just trying to talk to you, dude. Oh, jeez. I can do better than you anyway. Pleasure's your husband never could. I'm not looking for service, thank you.
Thank the gods. I've had too many miscreants think my kitchen's just another themed playroom.
I think the only difference, like I said, I got an extra Astarion line there. Every other time I've been here, well, once I was on Astarion, and the other time I had Astarion and Helson with me. So Helson chimed in with his little sentence there. But I didn't have Helson with me this time. Maybe that's why I got the extra line from him. Alright, can I actually trade with him? Nope. I mean, I can, but he ain't got no money, so what's the point? Alright, bye, buddy. Alright. But yeah, I just really didn't like the way that was phrased.
The cucumbers.
Progress.
But I didn't get disapproval, so I guess I won't reload. But I don't like the way it was phrased. Because if it was up to me completely, I would have just said, Astarion, what do you think? I wouldn't have said, I would like to. What do you think, Astarion? I wouldn't put that I would like to part in there.
Let's move.
Guess we'll write it off as drow solidarity or something. Alright. Where is Voss? He's supposed to be here. Yeah, Voss is supposed to meet us here. Is this quest broken too? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Everything else is broken since patch 3. Where you gone? Talk to the little elephant.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria!
Huzzah, that reminds me, I still
Hang
gotta
on
finish
a
watching
I
The Great.
recognize that face.
Oh, for the source season.
You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Mm-hmm. She asked me to find Lorgan's real killer, seeing as you can't be bothered.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night?
Perfectly
I know
good what?
that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Mm-hmm. Mm. I think I accidentally sold the list. Because I thought that there was an option to tell him about the list. I spoke with Father Lorgan's corpse. He was killed by a dwarf dressed in red, not Brilgor.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling.
Oh,
hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less.
Yeah, I think I accidentally sold the murder list. Because I think that you get the option to tell whoever this is. I don't know. It has a girl's name, has a guy's voice. I don't know what you refer to them as. But, let's see. A group of shape-shifting assassins were under the temple along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
Crap, I can't believe I forgot to keep that stupid list. I was thinking that too. I'm like, wait, I don't actually have to have the list on me, do I? Because I figured I could just tell Valeria about the list. So, I don't know. Father Lorgan's murder is just one part of a bigger plot, a Baal plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert.
I wish I could remember who I sold it to.
It was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Mm-hmm. Letting his children out to play? Exactly that ring. What? Okay, so I do have... I don't know. I had different options before. It's not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Ballis resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern.
You mean the good camp?
Show her the list and
sign me up.
I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Oh no. Last time I had 2 of these stupid passes, it broke the whole Karlek and Will quest. Is this gonna break it now?
What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Righto. Okay. So, we got some updates, though. Oh no, it's just a lower city pass. It's not the coronation thing. Alright. Valeria is now convinced Father Lorgan's murder is linked to a wider plot and has asked us to bring the news to her constable, Gauntlet Devella, in Lower City's Elfsong Tavern. We found Raphael's servant Carilla on the ground floor of Shress's Crest. She told us her master awaits us on the top floor. We overheard some gossip at Shress's Crest. Nine Fingers, leader of the city's criminal guild, is having her territory threatened by a new player on the scene, the Stone Lord. We should head to the guild hall to find out more. Alright then. So we got Deal with the Devil is the closest, of course. Next closest is Nimble? Guess that's who we're supposed to talk to about the Iron Hands. That's a gnome of something or something like that, right? Alright, so where the freak is Voss at? He's supposed to be in here. Like I said, I've never went to the Crush before, so I haven't had this whole go meet Voss at the brothel thing before.
In it.
Most of these people aren't talk-to-able, which is odd for this game. Usually you can talk to everybody. Don't think there's anything out here except probably more stairs. Hey, stuff I can steal. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be useful. Alright.
Oh, I'm starting to get a headache.
Why are you starting to get a headache, dear? That's gotta be a Dark Urge line. Alright, let's go up these stairs, I guess. I know there's outside stairs too, but... could you walk? Could you walk, though? Jesus. Nymph's Grotto. Is there anywhere else to go in this part before we go out there? I don't think so. This is the most weirdly designed. Half the doors are inside, half are outside. Alright, let's save here. Just because we might want to. Sorry, Star.
Pleasure house.
Trust no
Den
one.
of decadent delights.
Simple.
Only a 3? Oh no.
I've got a long road ahead.
Love how they don't even care that we're like lockpicking their doors. Well, now I found the key.
Don't mind if I do.
But, I mean, keys. What do you need keys for if you have Astarion? Seriously. I already have the coronation thing, I think. The coronation pass. Yeah, right there. Wait, I do have this. Yeah, I do have it. That's weird. Alright, anyway. I think we'll just leave this one alone. I don't want to break anything.
Should mind my step.
Another save, right? Can never save too much. Just walk right in, they don't care.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north sky.
You guys seen a dude without a nose? We're looking for him.
You are the golden
you're busy.
swept
Sorry.
across the Callan. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm. Soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue.
This is cool and all, but I only brought Lae'zel to talk to Voss. You know where he is?
And salvation.
Okay. Never mind. Guess you guys are busy. Oh, hi!
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
You aren't safe. Get out of here now.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
This looks fine.
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
So everything's great.
What's happening?
Lovely. I guess we fighting. And we're getting an earthquake too! Alright, Starry Star. Does she count as an ally? Probably not. She ain't in the initiative. Yep, didn't think so. Alright. These things... Does their stun shit count as magic? Because I can silence his ass. I can't remember if it does or not.
Delicious.
He's got 60 points. Yep, crit him. Why are you having issues, buddy? Go smack him again. Or her, whatever. I don't know. It's a mind flare. So Astarion's the only one that's went, and he did 42 points of damage without even using a sneak attack. Cool.
I will ascend.
Oh, hi, Lae'zel. I guess you're here, huh? Could you go find Voss for us? I think Astarion's got this, babe. It's only got 18 points left. I guess just go smack him.
Hitazith.
That's how we like it. Bad guy not even getting a turn. I guess they were flipping out about the earthquake. We did it!
What to do?
Alright. That was weird. I've never seen the earthquake happen at the same time. Because they were flipping out about the earthquake. Yeah, I'll get to you in a second, babe. I'm going to steal all your stuff first, though. Okay, what is this? That was some weird... Did you guys see that? Or is it just on my screen? It was like... some weirdness up at the top of the screen there. Like static-y stuff. Like on old VHS tapes. If anybody's ever heard of those.
Let's get going.
Alright. I'll talk to you in a second, babe. I've got to, like, loot all your junk. It's fine, right?
Someone there?
Anything to say about this?
Very well, then. I wonder, is that No. An ordinary lamp. Pity.
Shouldn't have wished to live
Okay.
in more interesting times.
Things I do for extra Starion lines. Alright, I guess we'll talk to her then,
I
huh?
need a quick word. Hells.
Bells.
I've heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
Okay, babes. That thing could have killed you, and you're musing on its beauty.
How could I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies.
Okay.
Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Well, I guess there's a reason the first syllable in nymphomaniac is nymph. Hey, babe? Okay. Well then, I think the creature aroused you, didn't it?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine.
I've got some urges too, but
perhaps there are other flavors
not really
that
into
might
mind flayers.
satisfy my palate.
You could just give me a few coins instead.
I offer something rarer than coin. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
Why is everybody trying to get on Astarion's Kool-Aid today? I tell ya. Okay. I don't know about this. Unless you can help me with my missing memories.
Shh. Free your mind.
And the rest will follow. 90 songs for the win. I guess we'll listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines
The things
through
I'll do to try to get my
warmer
memories
than
back.
The sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything.
Is she mind-fucking me?
You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
I was gonna say, there's gotta be a Dark Urge one in here. And I'm guessing that number 5, is it? One word, tell me, what will you be? Sane.
You are sane. Time dances
Are you gonna help me
on
with
in
my memories?
sequence. The winding path of time evens and
Gonna
becomes
mind-fuck me in
straight.
front of Astarion?
With a quiet head, you can once again hear the song of the birds and the wind in the grass.
Did you fix my head?
You pluck a flower, and it does not bleed.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy.
She is mind-fucking me.
For one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes.
Do I gotta pay for this?
I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Okay. Exsanguinated ecstasy? Well, I got back that inspiration point I just used. I don't know what the hell that was about, but do I have to pay for it? That's what I want to know. Alright, yeah. Accept Noas, whatever her name, lewd proposition? What? I didn't realize it was lewd. I was just like, I'm closing my eyes and listening to you. I didn't see any disapproval. I just was closing my eyes and listening to her. Still at 100. Okay, that's all that matters. I'm like, what the hell? We good?
Hello, my sweet.
I guess we good. I don't know. I was just closing my eyes and listening. I wanted my memories back. Damn it. What is this shit? Affected entity is a 1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws? Thanks. That was weird. I just closed my eyes and listened to her. I didn't even touch the bish. I didn't even touch her. My goodness gracious. Alright, can we
give it a shot?
We'll be
Still
going.
breathing.
We'll be going.
Despite everything.
Bye now, honey. That was weird. Weird and strange.
Swift as my feet.
And I'm dating a vampire, and I'm calling you weird and strange, babe. What is this balcony for? Just to make me go through extra doors, that's what it's for. Alright, that's the only other door, right?
No one stopped me.
Alright, onward, trying to figure out where the freak Voss is. Like I said, this is the first time I've done the crush, so I don't know where the hell he is. Okay, so we came out this door, right? I don't think there's anything else up here, except this vase. You know, vases always have good stuff in them. And if you believe that one.
Never a dull moment.
Talking to Raph? Oh, okay. Yeah, I never went to the crush before this playthrough, so I never was told to meet Voss here, so I don't even know where the hell he is. Elminster's library. This is where the cool clothes are.
Time to rest.
I remember that.
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Alright, let's go ahead and give another save. But I can't decide what I want to put on Astarion. The outfit, the camp clothes, the ones I currently have on him, or one of the ones I find in here. I'm so torn. Why am I getting lag? I never got lag before patch 3. I think the only time I ever got lag was like at the fight at the start of Moonrise. That's it. Library. Oh my god. Next. Yeah, these are some interesting books. I have read them all. They're interesting. But we're gonna take them all. I mean, I don't really need a scroll of flight. I'm a storm sorcerer, but thanks. Just getting some dental work done here. Ah, she doesn't lay down on it. Thought for sure she would.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Anything to say now that we're in a new room? Gotta keep checking.
Yes, darling.
Thank you. Alright. I might compulsively click on some people sometimes, but honestly, they don't usually have exclamation points, so you gotta keep checking. Got some mood music. Cool. Apparently can't reach that. Somehow. Alright, if you say so, game. Down by the river. Oh, great. Once again, I'm encumbered. Shocking. How am I encumbered? That's because of the damn torso, isn't it? Because I was not carrying that much stuff. Down. And yes, I'm going to keep looting stuff. What's your point? Alright, I guess we'll give stuff to somebody or other. Yes, this damn thing. Looks like Lae'zel's carrying the least. She can carry the most as well, so guess we'll pawn off everything on her. No, I'll keep that. Down. Alright. What? Who the... I think Gel gave me those for some reason when I put him out of the party. Weird. I'm still babysitting Shadowheart's artifact for her. Send these back to camp. Gale can have them. Alright. It's that damn torso. That's what weighs all that stuff, because I'm not carrying that much heavy stuff. So let's pick up more junk. Okay, so as a fellow Astarion fan, I'm assuming you're still here, hopefully you're still here, you can help me decide which jammies to put Astarion in when I get these other ones.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Because I like the ones I put him in, but I also like these other ones that are in here.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
There's a mirror that I cannot click on. That is rude. Why for can I not click on you, mirror? Most mirrors are clickable. Where's the damn dresser at? I thought it was in this room. Maybe it's in the second part. Back there. Oh wait, it's over here.
Open up.
I got distracted by the thing I couldn't reach when I was standing right next to it. Here we go. We'll send these two to camp for now. Actually, I don't even remember what this looks like on a girl. Alright, so I'll try it on first. You tell me what you think. I'll send this to camp. And this. Let's get into our jammies. Alright, so I'm wearing Minthara's because I like it. But then there's this one. Yeah, it's okay. Still I like Minthara's better. But Astarion. This is what I have him in currently. That. So do we like that for Astarion? Or, distraction, sorry. Or that. I can dye it black too. But, so, what do we think? This? Or this? What do we think we like better on Astarion? I don't know. I mean, they both have their charms. Any preference for what you'd like to see Astarion in? And also, if you haven't seen the back of this one. What do we think? I don't know. I don't know. I'm being indecisive. It's the one I already had him in. We'll send this to him for now. I like them both.
Don't touch me.
Blades all are standing close to him.
Shouldn't have wished you a more interesting times.
I mean, it's a tough decision, guys.
At the ready.
I don't know which one to pick. Oh my goodness. The collar or the not collar? The collar or the very low V-neck? The backless V-neck? Escape waypoint, love him in. Which? The Baldur's Gate waypoint. I'll have to check. We haven't got there yet, obviously, because we just started. I'll have to check. I'll have to check to see if there's something else I like there. Alright. So that's about all that was in there. If I had to go in there and get the fancy outfits.
Progress.
Alright, so you think that Voss is with Raphael. Okay, maybe. I don't know, because I've never had to meet him here before. I'll take your word for it. We're supposed to go talk to Raphael's dumbass anyway. Gale already thinks we made a deal with him. I'm like, I don't remember that, but if you say so, sir. Alright. Good and everything. Yeah, I had him in Shadowheart's outfit for most of this game. Just last time we went to camp, I put him in the other one. Devil's Den. Gee, I wonder who's there.
Devil's Den.
Alright. I know I just saved, but I'm going to save again. I know. Why the hell? You're right, but why the hell is Voss in here with this guy? Why are you talking to the devil, dude? I mean, I guess hammers and things, but still, it just seems weird to see a Githyanki talking to a devil.
Underestimate the forgotten. You must hear me, devil.
What did you just say?
Do
Forgotten
whatever
something?
it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is
Githyanki
only
is
one
begging?
thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak. What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Sick burn, man.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Okay, so you're not saying. Okay, cool. I have a feeling Lae'zel's gonna put up a fuss now.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning.
What now?
One more thing before we begin, though.
What are you doing? Is this Dark Urge stuff? Have you played Dark Urge yet, Queenie? This is my first time playing Dark Urge, obviously. I did my custom character.
For the first time since the Nautiloid,
Oh,
your
it's
mind
this.
is clear.
It's this, okay, this stuff. But yeah,
unsettling.
I've gotten this far in my original run and in my Astarion run. But this is my Dark Urge run, the first time playing Dark Urge, so. Oh, he apparently shut out my little demon leprechaun man, too. The tadpole slumbering in my blood isn't boiling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
But yeah, I have a feeling that since Lae'zel's here and she heard Voss's little speech, she's going to have a fit if I turn down Raphael. But the thing is, it's like, maybe I want to try to get the thing that he's going to offer me without making a deal with him. Although it's one of the most annoying fights in the whole fucking game. But good music. You know what I find interesting? I looked at this when I was on my Astarion run. His hit points are different right now than they are later. And I'm just wondering, what would happen if I tried to attack him right now? I wonder. That's a Dark Urge thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm trying to decide between 2 and 4, because I'm pretty sure 4 is a Dark Urge thing. Because I don't remember seeing it on any other run. I mean, I've only gotten this far twice. But I guess, I don't know. Guess we'll go speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles.
You already are.
Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead.
I'm amazed Astarion doesn't have a line there.
You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
One enough free will left to, even when you're dead, even wish you're dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand. Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Love the organ music every time we talk to him.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Oh, now all of a sudden Lisa likes devils. Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want.
Hey now, why is everybody trying to get on me today? I've got Astarion. Oh wait, you didn't mean that. Who knows? Who knows what he meant? Just tell me what you want.
I want the crown.
Gel would have something to say here.
It's the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then
You make a
it
deal
is
with him then,
settled,
Lae'zel.
is it not?
Leave me out of this.
A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus
This patch
created
3
it
stuff?
long centuries ago.
Him looking over there for some reason?
And brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was
Yeah,
the great
Gel
age
definitely
of
has
humanity.
things to say in this conversation.
And Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings.
You writing a song now,
The
Doug?
screams. Oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror.
I do love his
as the
actor. He's
ground
really good.
Came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown.
This has got to be patch 3.
imbued with all
Him looking
the
this way.
powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire
Yeah, Gel
fell
told me all this
with
pretty
him.
much.
Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better
Actually, I don't
world
think Gel tells you this
and the
anymore, but he did in early
perils
access.
of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one archdevil.
Oh, you just want everybody to have world peace. That's it?
Me.
Okay, Mr. Devilman. Fantastic, Red Shield Supreme. Why didn't you take the crown there and then?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the
Isn't that
crown
his dad?
and squirreled it away in
Thought-
one of his
I remember that from somewhere.
He's not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential.
He's also the worst
kept
boss in
inert.
Pathfinder.
He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so.
But yeah, isn't Mephistopheles
Then
Raphael's
I
dad?
waited,
Or am I just
ever
imagining that?
watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble,
I already killed one of them, dude.
accidentally did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Playtime, yay! I kind of want to say one. In the interest of more information, too, would be good, but I kind of want to say one. I just like antagonizing him. It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is
Earthquakey
inevitable.
angry.
When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head.
I got a
Take
bunch of stuff in my
Raphael's
head.
deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I ain't trusting nobody.
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks.
Excuse you?
The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
I think Lae'zel will throw a tantrum if I pick 4, which is what I usually pick. Don't want to pick 1, although, as far as I know, even if you pick 1, there is a way out of it, because I saw somebody that was trying to get their contract back after making the deal. So I guess there's a way to try to get out of it. But, I might get disapproval if I say number 2. But, I mean, I think Lae'zel's going to have a pissy fit no matter what I say. Except for 1. But I ain't saying 1. I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean that's what I'm going to do if I do say number 2. It's just stating a fact. It's not saying that I'm going to do that, but it is stating a fact. So I'll control the crown myself once I have the nether stones.
Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has
I do
made
like
low
him.
all who attempt to harness its power. Arch-wizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart.
Yeah, everything says that to me. Alright. Lae'zel's meltdown in how many seconds? No deal, Raphael, I'm leaving.
I won't stop you.
Didn't get Lae'zel disapproval?
But time is running out.
Interesting.
So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Does she wait until after I'm done talking to throw her tantrum? Kick me out? Oh gee, Lae'zel wants to say something. Shocking. Alright, let's look at our updates first. Lae'zel can wait. We refused Raphael's deal, but the devil said he'll still be there if we reconsider. The offer remains open. We learned the key to freeing Orpheus from his chains. That's a line from Astarion's song too. I broke my chains. In the astral prism is the Orphic hammer. It's in Raphael's possession, so tracking down his lavish abode in the Hells, the House of Hope, may be our best bet. Raphael proposed a deal. If he gives us the Orphic Hammer, the key to freeing Orpheus, we give him the Crown of Courses. Once we defeat the Elder Brain, we refuse. We should probably talk to Boss, who's waiting to trust Crest's tap room. Oh my god. Raphael informed us that he has the means to free Orpheus. He offered it to us in exchange for a diabolical pact. We refused him. We should talk to Lae'zel about the way forward. Gale wants to learn more about the Netherese crown controlling the Elder Brain in Baldur's Gate. There's a renowned magical emporium, Sorcerer's Sundries, known for its collections of rare and valuable magic tomes. He wants us to go there and speak with the bookseller and find out if they have anything on Netherese magic, especially with the Devil Raphael, who told me he seeks a legendary Netherese artifact, the Crown of Karsus. Could this be the crown worn by the Elder Brain? Okay. Yes, Lae'zel.
Right.
What would you like to bitch about?
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why?
Because we don't need the deal. We can take the hammer from the House of Hope.
I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out.
Since when do you want the easy way,
You
Lae'zel?
chose the bramble path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki crash.
Yeah, I hope Raphael's listening at the door.
He will be free.
But yeah, I do like unbrainwashed Lae'zel better than original Lae'zel. I mean, she's still my least favorite companion, but I do like the unbrainwashed version of her better. Annoyed by it, but I admire you for it. Because like, I haven't done this before, but I was just saying, since when does she care about taking the easy way? After refusing Raphael's diabolical pact, Lae'zel suggested we talk to Kithrak Vass. He might know another way to free Orpheus from his prison. Alright, anybody else got anything to say? Now that we had our little chats with Raphael. And there's stuff I can loot in there. Why'd he throw us out? That was rude. I don't think it'll trigger a cutscene if I go in there again.
Useful as the hammer would have been, I'm relieved we're not in the devil's
Hee.
debt.
I made the right
Once
choice.
his
Starting
kind
to prove.
has you under their thumb, they won't ever let you go.
See, Astarion's with me. Thank you, baby.
I'm all
Get a kiss for that,
ears, my
because you're
love.
agreeing with me. And that's always nice.
How could I say no?
Especially since that's the only line it doesn't cut off. Excuse you, freaking photo bomber.
You are perfect.
That was rude. That thing's blocking my view. Thank you, love. Shay, you've got something to say?
So, no deal with Raphael. I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction anyway.
Thanks. Alright, also, I need to fix her bar, because she got some other powers and stuff. Oh my goodness,
My
there's
faith will guide me.
huge delay. Alright, Moonbeam. Moon Moat. Eh? Oh my god, she's got so much shit. It messes up my organization. Because I like things in a certain place, and I can't do that with her because she's got too much crap. Most of it I won't even use. What's the moonish light that makes movement difficult? This is what, 3 to 30? So this thing
Doesn't make any sense.
difficult terrain for people. I don't know. So most of her stuff I'm probably never going to use is the thing. But she's got so much junk. All right. Anyway.
No time to rest.
So this stupid rope was blocking my view. Can I go back in here without triggering another steam? Because I want it to loot stuff, damn it. Because you know I don't have enough junk yet. Speaking of, we should probably sell stuff to somebody at some point.
Very well.
No, I'm not here to talk to you, Raphael. I'm just here to loot shit. It's fine. Where are you gone?
There you are.
Excuse me.
I thought I'd lost you.
Get out of my head.
Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was nice to have a moment of peace and quiet.
I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain.
Now, how many people are trying to control me at this point? We got a Mind Flayer. We got a Parasite. We got a Devil. We got a Demon Leprechaun. There is not enough room in my head for my own damn brain. No wonder I have no memories. Okay, anyway. Tend to be clueless. I only got a +3. I'm sure gonna pass this. She's gonna piss him off. Don't care. Holy balls, Batman. That is a pretty high difficulty. Shite, that's a high difficulty. Come on, nat 20. Wow, I can't believe I got that. I cannot believe I got that.
You didn't feel it. Then perhaps my protection. But I was sure. Never mind.
I wasted a spell slot. Thank goodness I got that.
I will bolster your mental defenses and make sure this doesn't happen again.
I really didn't think I was going to get that. Oh my god. Alright, I've already read these, so I'm not going to read them again. I mean, I guess I can click on them. Just in case they actually register something, but I doubt it. Alright. Foods. Don't mind me, Raphael, just stealing your crap. You're fine with it, right? More of the funky outfits. Guess we'll just send them to camp. There's a mirror.
How about this? I don't need a reflection to know this looks fabulous.
Still breathing.
I can't help it. Like I said, the things I do for XaStarion lights. Oh gosh. Stop playing your organ at me, Raphael. I'm just trying to loot in peace, dude.
Something good here, I hope.
Supplication scrapbook. Okay, cool.
Plenty left to see.
Careful, I bite. The world looks so small. Like you could just reach out and take it. I don't need a reflection to know this looks fabulous.
What? What? He might have said something different. He does have like 3 different things he says. I have a problem. You have a problem. Oh gosh. Eh. I don't think I'm gonna use any of those. Encumbered in how many seconds? Starion, my love. Could you open the door for me?
Couple turns should do it.
What? Not you! Not you! I thought I switched to him.
Watch your back.
Don't even try, babe. Don't even try.
Hardly a challenge.
Starion might die laughing if you try to lockpick something. 20! His bonus is 20. Literally cannot fail unless he gets a 1. Good job, babe.
Let's move.
I think he just goes out to the balcony, honestly. Yep. But I had to check. I had to. It could have been some super secret fun stuff.
The gods are watching me.
Alright, so we gotta talk to Voss, and we gotta find somebody to sell junk to, because we got a bunch of crap. I don't think we can go anywhere from here. It's not one of those weird balconies that don't go nowhere. Alright, it was fun stealing all your shit, Raphael. Bye! you got rose petals over the floor. You got a date with Harlop? If you don't know who that is, don't worry.
Can't give up now.
You'll learn someday. Anyway. Alright.
Let's see.
Gotta talk to Voss, gotta sell stuff. Gotta get through this damn door.
What to do?
Oh, it's the twins' room, isn't it? Yep, it's the twins' room. I think it's the only door, isn't it? Damn it. I don't even think they have anything worth stealing. There's some water.
What's inside? No one stopped me yet.
Hammock. I apparently can't reach the water. Why are we playing Astarion song again? Alright. Need to sell stuff, need to talk to Voss. Need to figure out where the hell I'm going. This way I came? Must have been. Let me out of this place! He didn't close the door on us this time.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, that's the librarian room. Okay, this is the hallway. I knew I'd find it eventually. Ross is gonna be pissy now too, isn't he? Not that Gith Yankees are ever overly angry or anything. That never happens. Alright. This place is designed so damn weird. Oh, there he is. Guess this is the tap room.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
These people. The first time Raphael showed up, everybody's bitching at me and saying, "Don't you dare take that deal!" And now they're all saying, "How dare you not take that deal!" People are a little bit wishy-washy. I will find another way to liberate Orpheus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the first mother's
I just said
son.
I'd find another way.
And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Which underground are you talking about? But let's just think about this whole scene for a moment. I played early access for 3 years. And never, during my 3 years of putting up with this guy's shit, did I ever think that he'd be like, my ally? Question mark. But seriously, I put up with his shit for 3 years of early access. And now here he is saying, I guess I have to depend on you. Lol. Alright. Orpheus sensed the tadpole before. Tadpole, I can talk sometimes. And his guard attacks. Won't he attack if we free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Really? Prove it. Any idea where Raphael might keep the Orphic-Hammer? I mean, he said the House of Hope, didn't he?
A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself.
Yeah, we've been there
a
already.
lavish one, too. One that caters to his many vices.
Yeah, I know. We already saw it.
I must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the Hells. You must find it.
Stop calling me Istik.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
You want me to focus my mind? I was just listing the number of voices I have in my head, bro. You're one of them. Okay. Oh god, this guy's still trying to rumple. Anything new?
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Yes, I always check with them. Because you never know when they're actually going to say something new. Okay, so, oh boy. Well, we brought Lae'zel and Shadowheart.
You paid Raphael a visit.
Oh, you were talking to me now. But yeah, we did the things that these two wanted to do. I guess we'll just keep them until next camp night. Because I don't really feel like making an extra trip to camp, even though I like other companions better than them. I just don't feel like making an extra trip right now.
Come here. I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
Did he tell you to try to win me over with your charms?
Cheeky.
Little pup.
We might be in a brothel, but I'm not that kind of gal.
Really?
You should reconsider, though. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly.
She's the first
than
person today that
anyone
hasn't been
else.
flirting with me. Oh, sure. What's honest for a devil, babe? Bullshit. Ah! What exactly is it you do for him?
Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract.
Why?
If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to.
At
And
what
he
cost,
knows
babe?
how. You're the key. You always have been.
Look how color coordinated we are. Can anybody guess what my favorite color might be? Any guesses? I mean, I know it's probably really hard to figure out what my favorite color might be, but if you try really hard, you might be able to make a pretty good guess. Sorry. All right. Anyway. Then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature.
That's
He
the
needs
problem,
to get his
babe.
due.
I don't believe a devil cares about the fate of the world.
I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an illithid.
Leverage.
They make terrible clients.
I'm not convinced. I'll stop the brain without his help.
I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Well, if you go check my YouTube channel, you might see a video about the ending I got in my first game. So, maybe you're wrong. Alright. So what I was saying is, we talked to the people that Lae'zel and Shadowheart wanted to talk to. I am going to actually reload because there is like this ridiculously huge delay. I doubt reloading will help, but just in case, I'll pretend it might.
That doesn't make any sense. It will when you've met the drow.
Alright. Okay. God, they're talking about the drow twins. Okay, so let's look at our little map here. Go ahead and give another save, even though I'm probably sure I just did. The closest thing is deal with the devil, but we're not really paying attention to that. Is there anything I missed down here? Nimble. That's one of the gnomes, right? So let's see if we can go and locate them, since I like to try to do things in the order of what's closest. And I know I've got stuff up there, but I want to get all the stuff down here taken care of before I start heading this direction. Plus, I want to give them time to get us fixed for Will's and Karlach's quests, which completely freaking broken in my Astarion run. But, yeah, so I guess we'll go south-ish. Looks like it's like right across from Sword Coast Couriers. Okay, so I think this way?
So, you and Lae'zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
Seems tense. That's like... I've heard that party banner in Act 1. Alright, anyway. So let's see if we can find Nimble before we start heading north into more of Lower City. I guess technically we're in Worms Rock. Right? Rivington, Worms Rock, Worms Cross, I don't know, something.
North Worms Crossing, South Rivington.
Yeah, that. Thanks, sign. Alright. Let's see if I can go around this building. Okay, this is the couriers. It's like up to my left, it looks like. Alright.
Footprints. Deep gnome footprints.
Wow. You're a good little tracker. For somebody who has no memories. Quite impressive. Rapture thing. Okay. So I believe it's this way.
Not on my mind. And well, in it.
One more save. You can never save too much. Okay, Lae'zel took her little dark vision thing, right? Thank you, update. Kithrak Voss tasked us with finding a way of retrieving the Morphic Hammer from Raphael's House of Hope. We should explore the city, see if we find any leads. We discovered the Deep Gnome's hideout. All these caves are so nice. They all got their own like waterfalls and everything. I just want to go live in a cave. They're all very nice. As long as they got free internet, I mean, I'm good. What?
At least things have stayed interesting.
Hey, Gnomeses. We're here. Y'all thrilled to see us?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Cool.
Look, unless you're an expert in steel watcher gyroscopics, please get out of my light.
They're so pleasant. Alright. Bump Nagel? Cool name, bro.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
They're so fucking polite. Hey, he's a traitor. Let's go ahead and save before we get the fucking bug again. I've only gotten it in one vendor since Hotfix 9, but still, I don't trust it. Alright, shall we live dangerously and go into trade and hope it doesn't fuck us? Can we still save? Yes! So far, the only one that I've gotten the bug with is the mummy at the circus. I still don't know which thing to put on her. I kind of like the moonbeam, but this is a little more damage. I don't know. So indecisive today, I know. Anything else that I forgot to mark off? There always is. Okay, I saw stuff I need to send to camp too. What's that? Ooh, yes, please. attacks? No, nobody does those really. Martial exertion? What the bloody hell is that? Push past your physical limits, taking 6 to 36 piercing damage? No thanks. Gnomes, no, don't have any of them. Silency arrows are always nice. We don't really have a lot of money though. Smoke powder. I only get these arrows for when he can't sneak attack, but he almost always can sneak attack. So it's not really. But it's nice to have them, right? What do we got? Beast slaying? Sure. Okay. Elemental slaying. Undead slaying. No potions. Rude. Astarion has so many damn arrows at this point. Alright. I think that's all we'll get this time. Wow, we pour now. What else is new though? Okay. Can we save again? Always gotta check. I don't trust that bug. Alright, now I gotta give all these arrows to Astarion. Latest. I gotta buy him all the pretty things. He's my bae. He gets all the pretty things. Guess I'll keep the bombs for now. For now. Alright. Who else wants to be rude to me in here? Not even let me steal their shit. Nichols, I don't think I talked to you yet.
It stopped. But it'll happen again. It keeps happening. The shivering, shaking, quaking. Don't you feel it?
Yeah. Number 3. I mean, I already know what it is because Squid Boy told me. Don't worry, it's probably just the world ending.
No. The stone, it wouldn't. Something is hurting it. Everything is going to crumble and fall away. We'll be dust. I want to go home.
Home? The Underdark? I mean, I rescued a bunch of you fools from there, or at least I tried to. Didn't quite work out, but I tried. You guys were slaves there. I don't think that that's probably a place you want to hang. Alright. Don't think there's anybody else up here. Rune powder barrels, eh? They sure do like their explosives.
Alright, what now?
Now this stuff I can steal, but not that. Half the stuff in this room I can steal, half it I can't. Okay, sure. Oh wait, that was steel? It wasn't red though. It wasn't red though. Don't know why it said steel when it wasn't red. Why for is it? I'm confused. Okay, I guess it's stealing, but it's not red. I don't bloody know, but apparently nobody noticed. Let's just...
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Right. Could have swore I got up here before.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Okay, I guess we'll talk to her. You gonna talk or what, babes? Talk to me! Listen, weirdo. Could you talk? Why for you people not talk?
I shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken to Albrin.
Okay.
He's very... particular.
Right. Well then, talk, dude.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet?
Oh,
I
it's been
spent a lot of
thrill
time
minute.
thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Gortash is a dead man. I have reasons of my own for taking him down.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city.
So you're saying they suck.
act all
Gotcha.
civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame.
He's had
for
a lot of
all
caffeine.
it.
Perhaps the Gondians were infected with a tadpole?
Perhaps. All the more reason to get rid of them. They invented the Steel Watchers,
Tadpole
and
crew
they're
over
building
here.
an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots.
He's a little
given
caffeinated, yeah.
chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
All right. And what was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities
I didn't
are
know that either,
produced.
Queenie.
The Gondians are ingenious.
Yeah.
But we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Iron Hands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower.
High on the weave?
Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility. And boom. Problem solved.
Yeah, even in this playthrough, all that Drow-specific dialogue with the twins I had never seen before either, because it's the first time I've gotten to Act 3 in a Drow. Because my custom character was a tiefling necromancer, and then I played it on Astarion. So this is the first time I got any of the Drow dialogue there. So yeah, there's always, even if it's just little things like that, I'm always seeing stuff that I haven't seen before. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but way after I did the Cazador fight, there's a Cazador fight, everybody, but way after I did the Cazador fight, I saw somebody else do it, and they discovered something that made that fight about 1,000,000 times easier, because I had to do that fight again and again and again and again. But then I saw somebody else doing it, and they found something that you can do in that fight that makes it way easier. And I'm like, well, at least now I know. But yeah, it's amazing how many things like that. Even as I've played this game 900 hours now. I mean, most of them were in early access. But yeah, I think I've played about 500 to 600 hours of early access. And now I'm up to about 900 hours. But yeah, I'm still seeing stuff I haven't seen before. All right. It's going to be quite the explosion. I can't wait.
Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks.
Makes my brain hurt.
Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night. Getting inside won't be easy. But when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level.
First time I did this, it took me forever to figure out what the hell
clear
put the damn
of
thing.
Watchers in no time.
Yay, I got bombs. I got bombs. Love me some bombs. Now, is this incorrectly marked as not stealing, like the stuff in the other room? But let's look at our updates first. We have Wolburn's Rune Powder Bomb, which can destroy the Stillwitch Foundry. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Not down by the river? I guess it is technically the river. Is this incorrectly labeled too? Yes, it is. That's a glitch. That's a little bug there. This stuff that doesn't say stealing until after you go into the what you want to do with it menu. Now can I go up here?
Locked.
F you.
But there's no keyhole.
All
Must
right.
be a switch or something nearby.
So let's see. What do we want to do next? I probably can't see because I'm in this damn place. So let's go back here. Everybody yelling at me before I even get loaded into the damn game. All right. So let's look at
Shadowheart.
map.
Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliment.
Gotta love having
I don't pay compliments.
these two here.
I make observations.
Oh, Shadowzell, would you two just get a room? All right. Anyway, let's look at the map. The only thing in this part of the map now is Raphael and F him. No, not like that. Hush. So I guess we'll head north. Oh, shit. I know that in my Astarion run, this was completely fucking broken. But I don't have Karlach with me. So maybe it will be fixed by the time I do have Karlach with me. But Karlach's quest and Will's quest are both completely broken. At least they were in my Astarion run. Alright, so I guess we're going this way.
I have a lot on my mind.
But
Traitor Kithrak takes great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart. Or should I say...
why is she still calling him a traitor? Aren't we on the same side now?
What are you hiding?
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
They're catching up on other, like, Acts 1 party bander. But anyway, as I was saying, I'll probably get distracted 15 times before I actually get to, the coronation. But yes, sir. We'll go ahead and give it another save because, like I said, I don't trust anything. I never have Gel with me, so whenever I took him out for walks with Astarion, he flirt with him, and I had to send Gel back to Git because I was jealous.
I got it.
I'm pretty sure
Pleasure house. Den of decadence.
Gel and Astarion would only happen if you're playing one of them. Because actually, I wasn't going to romance anyone when I was playing Astarion. But literally every single one of them wanted to bang him, except for Will and Karlach. And the only one I was even considering was maybe Karlach. But then, of course, Gel was the pushiest one. So, in my run, I wasn't actively pursuing anyone. He kissed Shadowheart at the party because I knew she'd never do anything else with him for like the rest of eternity anyway. And who's talking? And then Gel did his little starry sky, let's go look at the weave thing with Astarion, and then Shadowheart's like, well, you could have told me. I'm like, what? It's so weird. Because yeah, I kissed Shadowheart at the party because I knew it would never go anywhere when I was playing Astarion. I was like, whatever. That's why I picked Shadowheart out of all the ones that were hitting on him. Because I'm like, well, I know she'll never do anything with him anyway. So, sure, we'll go have a drink with her. And then, like, when we got to Act 2, Gel did his whole, let's all look at the stars, it could be my last night alive thing. And I'm like, well, just for the sake of getting a scene, I guess we'll go along with whatever Gel's trying to do here. And then after I did that with Bloodweave is their ship name, Gel and Astarion, Bloodweave. After I did the Bloodweave in the astral whatever scene, which is them not actually having sex anyway, just having little illusions with each other, then Shadowheart's like, well, you could have told me you were interested in Gel, and I'm like, I kissed you like back in Act 1, and that was all we ever did. And then I had a little weird astral illusion fantasy with Gel, and you're like acting like something happened. I'm like, I didn't actually touch either of you. I mean, a kiss isn't really that of an intimate thing. And then the whole illusion thing with Gel was just like, we weren't even really there. So, I don't know. It was a little weird.
Let's move.
Yeah, I wasn't really trying, but they were like kind of... I went along with the kiss with Shadowheart because I figured it would probably be the least eventful romance. And then Gel started his shut. So I'm like, I guess now the game thinks that I'm with Gel. I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah, I was thinking about Karlach, but out of all the people, every single person in camp wanted to sleep with Astarion except for Will and Karlach. Everyone else, Shadowheart wanted him, Lae'zel wanted him, Gel wanted him, Helson wanted him. I'm like, oh my god. And I wasn't actively trying to go after any of them. Oh gosh. Anyway.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some up?
Not really. But I will sell you some junk. I don't think I really have much junk, honestly. He's got a bunch of dye, but I've got a bunch of dye, so it's fine. What you doing with my money, honey? I think it is strange that they never update Shadowheart's portrait, either. But it's fine. Guess we'll just send this to... I can't do it from the screen, never mind. Alright. Wow. I got a lot of junk, don't I? I normally do have a lot. Alright. Can I still save? But yeah, when I went into the Astarion run, I'm like, I'm not gonna actively go after anyone. But if Karlach comes on to me, maybe I'll go along with it. But she never did. Only Gel did. And I guess only Gel was pushy about it, I should say. Because they all said, oh, Lae'zel said her usual shit. And then,
15 loaves it is.
Gel, I don't know. It was just weird.
Of course. If you're here to shop, just buy what's needed, alright? Some people are panic buying. Let's not add to the problem.
I think if I do eventually play Karlach, I'll definitely go for Astarion.
The Absolute's armies are coming. We need to stock up.
Okay.
Rivington next. They might have something.
So let's see. It's like I'm kind of afraid to do the coronation just because it was so messed up in my Astarion run.
What can I do you for?
I don't think you have anything I want. No, not really. Bye-bye. Actually, let me get my money off of Lae'zel. I know that everybody shares money. I just like it better when it's all on the same person.
Quit knocking around in there.
Oh my god. My character having voices in her head again. What the romance scene for Astarion while playing Karlach would go, honestly.
Slow down.
You mean Astarion's first romance scene? Yeah, that is interesting. I wonder what would happen. Although somebody, a friend of mine was on one of my streams, this was a few weeks ago, and he's like, please, will you make Astarion bite Karlach? It's hilarious. And I'm like, what? So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have Astarion bite Karlach and then I'll just reload. And it was kind of funny. Because it was like in Act 1. But yeah, I am curious how that romance scene would go. Since Karlach's got some issues. I don't know. Alright. What is this?
I got it. I got it.
Is this the brothel? Still?
At ease.
What the hell is this building? Yikes. Camera. No, that can't be the brothel. We're past that already. What was this?
Wherever we need, we can get in Worm's Crossing.
Okay, we've been in here. This is the flop house, right?
No one stopped me yet.
Yeah, I think this is the flop house. That's... Okay, that's the brothel. I'm just trying to get my bearings here. Okay.
Exquisite. Almost painfully so. My body burned like the moon.
This is Karm's Garm?
And the
Maybe?
other person with you. They enjoy it.
Up there, Danthlon's dancing acts. The Harper Safe House Jahira mentioned.
Okay. I was just about to say, is that place? Alright, I think this is Karm's Garms, and I think this is the Danthlon's place.
Calms Garms.
Alright. I don't really think she has anything I want either, honestly. Guess we can try to go here. Yeah, because I just sold all my stuff. Normally I would go in there, but I already sold all my stuff. This is like a no-touch crate, apparently.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
No time to rest.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Wear it to dinner with your folks.
You're not wearing armor.
Alright.
To meet my
Not in
mother
my
and
stream.
father.
In my games, Astarion only ever bites me and baddies that he's fighting. But that one day, my friend did ask me to have him bite Karlach to see what happened, and it was interesting. She took it pretty well, though. I mean, I could have him do it next time we go to camp if you want to see.
Shopping for a suit. Dinner with my
It's like,
parents. Remember?
I just really want to click on all the vendors, but I don't honestly need to. Because I just sold all my stuff.
Excuse me, we're discussing steel watcher gyrometics. A topic beyond your understanding, I imagine.
Excuse me. Dick.
Are you a Steel Watcher fan too?
No, not really. I
So,
just got a bunch of bombs to blow
we're
their
here
asses
every
up.
day to discuss their mechanics.
My mate got thrown by a steel watcher. Lucky bugger. The trajectory was perfection.
Hey, dude. Can't even ever remember what prompts the option to have him start feeding off of you. Because we are dating in my tactician run, yet I don't have that option.
Actually,
Uh-oh.
invented the steel watch.
Okay. What you just said there, that actually is a problem I had when I first tried to play Dark Urge. Did he, Did you have a scene with Astarion? This is what happened in my first Dark Urge run, and I had to start over because it completely broke Astarion's quest. But yeah, in my first Dark Urge run... Oh my god. She's having all kinds of issues. I'm hearing lines I haven't heard her say before. But, okay, here's what happened. In my first Dark Urge run. We saw the boar, which is what triggers him to feed on you, okay? If you find the boar along the road, that's what triggers the Astarion bite scene, okay? We found it, and it didn't trigger. It was like a couple days, and it still hadn't triggered, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then, all of a sudden, one night, Astarion's like, something I need to tell you, just in case you didn't know. And he literally told me he was a vampire. I'm like, okay.
To meet my mother and father.
And then, after that, I went like another week or so of in-game time and he still never tried to bite me. And I'm like, okay, I guess it wouldn't make sense since he already told me, because why would I be surprised when he tries to bite me, etc., etc. But the problem was, he did tell me he was a vampire, but he never tried to feed on me. And because of the fact that he never tried to feed on me, the game thought that I did not know. And it never updated his quest beyond, we met an uphell elf who was hostile at first, but then decided to join us. It never updated beyond that step. I got all the way to the night of the party. I never got the first romance scene, because when we met Gandrel, I apparently supposedly did not know he was a vampire, so I couldn't do the Gandrel interactions when you know he's a vampire. His quest would not update. The game kept acting like I did not know he was a vampire, even though he told me he was a vampire. His quest never updated, and then when I even got to the party scene, and he did decide to hit on me, and we went into the woods together for the Astarion romance, but I never got the option to let him bite me, because this entire time, the game never registered that I knew he was a vampire. So all the approval you get, all the interactions you get, all the stuff you get once you find out he's a vampire, none of that was available to me. His quest would never update, and I literally had to start the fuck over. And I'm just like, what the fuck? That's what happened to me, and that's why I had to start Dark Urge over. I went all the way to the party night after the goblins, and then I started over, because it would not update his quest. It would not act like I knew he was a vampire, even though he told me, but he would never bite on me, and the game would not register it. So it was just, his quest was completely freaking broken. So, I'm hoping that's not what problem you're having. Has he what is with these barrels? But has he told you he's a vampire? Because chances are, if he does, it could break everything, because that's what happened with me. He told me he was a vampire, but the game refused to register that I knew. So I was locked out of everything else pertaining to him, because the game thought I didn't know. So I had to start over. It was very, very upsetting. But anyway, that's what happened to me.
Downstairs, Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the velveteen elixir.
See now, normally I go to all the vendors, but I really
A hero is nothing without the right equipment. See Danthelon's dancing axe.
I got the
for
bite
all
scene
your
and everything, but
adventuring needs.
even then it never came up with the option? Huh? What option are you talking about? Because I thought you meant you never got the bite scene.
Shopping for a suit. Dinner with my parents, remember?
Oh, or you mean the you can feed on me if you like dialogue option? Is that the one you're talking about? Are you talking about when you can talk to him in dialogue and tell him to feed on you? Huh. I thought it just automatically triggered after he bit you the first time and you were nice to him about it. Because I thought I got it after the first time he bit me, and I was nice to him about it, and didn't scold him or reprimand him or anything. And then I think from then on,
Alma, to meet my mother and father.
I think the option was there. I could be wrong, though. The only other thing I think that might be able to trigger the you can feed on me dialogue option is when he pulls you aside for the first romance scene, where he's like, I'm beginning to like the whole package. Let's go spend the night together. That might trigger it, but I thought it was the first bite scene. Because, wait, no, I know for a fact that it's the first bite scene. Because I'm watching another streamer do their playthrough. And she got the bite scene with Astarion, like the bite night scene. And she hasn't gotten the romance scene with him yet, the one where he's like, I like the whole package. We should go spend some time together. That thing, she hasn't gotten that, and she hasn't gotten to the party yet. But she did get the bite scene. And when she goes up to him, she does have the option to say, you can feed on me tonight if you like. So it's got to be the bite scene that triggers it. So yeah, yours might be bugged, unfortunately. If you let him bite you on bite night and you were all nice to him about it, which I'm assuming you must have been because you're an Astarion fan, that's usually what opens that up. Or maybe it's medium approval. Do you have him at medium approval? She has him at medium approval, the other streamer that I'm watching. I don't know. I thought it was just the bite scene that opened that up. It might be medium approval, but I think that most of the time after you do the bite scene, you get them to medium approval, because that gives you a lot of approval. Could you go through the door, babes? Could you go through the door? But yeah, I don't know. That seems...
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Our
That
stock
sounds
isn't
kind of buggy.
used. It's tried and tested by the finest adventurers.
Talking to me, bro? I don't remember two guys being in here before. Huh. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I always thought the bite scene is what opened that up. Alright, before we talk to this dude, guess we'll go do this.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble establishment. How may I be of service?
Service. Jahira sent me. I'm to meet some Harpers here.
Harpers? I'm afraid I serve a grubbier class of clientele than that. More chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. Present company excluded, I'm sure. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it?
Stop lying. Jahira's been known to feed people truth herbs.
Clothgrass. I know the taste all too well. You too, I'd wager. Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf licker herself?
Leaf licker. Elsewhere, but she trusts me with this.
She wouldn't have revealed this place otherwise, which makes you one of the rare breed she does trust. Here's the key.
Thanks, buddy.
The others are below, and bearing bad news by the looks of it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, normally I actually, no, this dude does have some stuff that I want. He does have potions, but I guess I do. Like a ton of potions right now. Yeah, I went through a lot more potions my first run, because I was before I had my mod, and my mod gives me slightly better like weapons and armor, so I haven't really needed, and it gives me some more powers and stuff. So I haven't needed to heal as much with the mod. But he does have potions. Alright. Guess we could talk to these people. Yeah, I've been kinda... I do usually talk to everybody.
You break it, you... Well, knowing Enthal, it was already broken.
What are you doing, sir? Standing on the box. Look how pretty. I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. Starion, love you, baby. Alright, anyway.
Time to rest.
My. Alright, let's go and get another save. Yeah, I think the reason I'm being so scattered now is because I'm so worried about going to the coronation, because I know that it completely fucked Will's and Karlach's quest in my Astarion run. And they didn't say anything about it in Hotfix 9, so I'm guessing it's probably still broken. Everybody coming?
You're not wearing armor. Still alive. So that's progress.
Alright, let's do this, I guess. Yes, that's right. I know I just saved. What's your point?
You are not Jahira.
No, I'm not. You are very observant.
I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketherick out in the Shadowlands, no?
Such a slay.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears.
I didn't pass this
as some
check
kind of
before.
Code.
I didn't do this in my first run because Jahira was already dead, so I never got the quest. In my Astarion run, I did this, but I didn't pass that check. So that's interesting. See, new stuff again! Probe the halfling's thoughts. 12, eh? I hate using spell slots, but Since I haven't passed this check before, I didn't have this option before, so I don't know what's going to happen. But then again, I had to fight them anyway before, but anyway. Let's move on. Yay, I did it.
Stare at me. Study me. This Harper's face bores me. Perhaps I'll steal yours next.
Mm-hmm. Strike before the doppelgangers do. Yeah, I had to fight them before, but I didn't have this option before. Astarion's first. Shocking. Astarion's always first.
Over here.
Can you hide there?
Let's have a little fun.
So who's got how many points? 36. 36. 36. 36. I think the one up here is probably more dangerous. But go for this one since it's further away. 57 plus 12 plus 7. So Astarion just did 76 points of damage and still has 2 offhand attacks. Why are there people that don't take Astarion with them? What is wrong with these people? The dude only had 36 points. He killed him twice. Oh, God. Oh, Astarion. Astarion, my love. Okay, so he's only got 1 offhand attack because he's too far away. But still, my God. Oh, he can't do anything else now, but it's fine. We'll just have him go up here.
Yes, here. Let's have some fun.
He literally killed the dude twice. Peekaboo. I bet you can't see me, but I see you. Alright. My goodness. I think you long rest before you go to the Gortash thing. Get a Dark Urge cutscene.
Other person with you.
Enjoyed it. Oh, so have you played Dark Urge before? Huh. I mean, I didn't want to long rest this soon, but I mean, I'd be willing to try it for a Dark Urge scene and Astarion and stuff. And plus, I don't really like my current party. That's weird, because... Well, I guess this is the first time I've played Dark Urge, so I mean, it's possible, I suppose. I mean... Yeah, because I was wondering why,
Let's turn someone inside out.
every other quest is updated except Dark Urge. Because the butler's probably going to be pissed off at me because I didn't kill him in Act 2. Because I had the scene in Act 2 where he wanted me to kill Astarion because I didn't kill Isabel. And I'm like, nope, fuck you. Alright. She ain't got many points left. Can you actually reach her, though?
I will not know failure.
Okay. And go hit this fool too, but she's actually got a lot of points. So let's do this one. Nice. Okay. Let's scoot around a little bit. So about to kill the brain corrupt stuff, delete 20 years. What? What happened? Got all the end game about to kill the brain corrupt stuff, deleted 20 hours? You got a corrupt save? Is that what happened? Or is that what you're talking about? Oh, that's not great. Alright, also, I'm gonna reload my stream real quick because it looks like it's like cutting off. Is my avatar cut off on your screen? Because it looks like it's cut off on mine. It's weird. My channel. That was weird. Why is it like that? That was strange. Okay, is it like in theater mode or something? Because I accidentally went into another screen and now my picture looks all funny. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to make where I'm watching the stream not look strange, because right now it looks like it's like half cut off. But it looks okay for you guys? That's really weird. It's like not showing it. It's showing my chat like way bigger than my game screen. It's like cutting it off. I don't know why. I don't know what it's doing. Okay, anyway. It's alright. Now, it's just weird because I accidentally put it on full screen, and then when I went back to chat, it like made my picture way smaller and my chat way bigger. And I don't know why. And it's kind of annoying. I don't know. I can't fix it. But, alright. Anyway, so you got data corruption and had to start over. Now, before you go to the Gorchash thing. You mean before I go to Worms Rock Fortress at all, or before I go to the coronation to get that scene? Because can I go in and walk around and do the other stuff? Or should I long rest before I even go inside? Oh, this is bugging me. I don't know why my screen looks all weird. Rock Fortress. So, like, before we even go inside, then. Yeah, my picture looks all strange. It's like all small. Alright, sorry, it's bugging me. It's not looking right. And even after I reloaded it, it still didn't look right. So I don't know what's going on. Alright, it's up to me now. But you only got 1 point left, babe. That's interesting. Is there what, only 2 of them left? Let's see. That one's got 36 points. I guess we might as well crit. Alright. He's got 15 points left. Kind of afraid to go up there. I don't like having low ground, but I'm kind of afraid he's going to try to push me if I go up there. Which isn't great. And he does get to go after me. Let's hope he doesn't try to push me.
Nothing important is ever easy.
If I go back here... I mean, he could still try to push me, but it might be harder to get a good angle. He could try to push me this way, which wouldn't do much. And he can't get to this side of me, so maybe it's fine. Alright. Let's see. Surprised you are. Okay, that's kind of annoying as well. I just tried to do something else with my stream. I normally hit it to see the stream title and everything, make sure it's still okay. And when I did it this time, no, I don't want to do that. It wouldn't show me. It wouldn't show me the stream name and everything. I don't know. Where I'm watching the stream is like all fucked up for some weird reason. I've tried to reload it twice and it's like not, it's showing my actual stream like way smaller and the chat way bigger. And then when I try to click on it to see. All right. No, it's still messed up. It's still messed up. God damn it. Having tech issues. What else is new? I don't know. I guess I'm just going to have it like half cut off on my screen for some weird ass reason. Okay, anyway, Shadowheart's turn. Hopefully when I restart my next stream it won't be like that. Because I'm going to stream tomorrow. Hopefully it won't be doing that. Alright, Shay, your turn. This guy's got 15 points left. 4 to 14. I haven't tried this yet. Let's try it. See what it does. Oh, what? Is it melee? Yes, it is. Rude. Rude. Actually, you know what? F that.
It shall be done.
Set your worries.
Alright. Let's see what this does. I haven't used it before because she's not usually with me. I guess I could have tried to use range. It's fine though. He's only got 15 points. I don't think we need to crit. Yay, we did it.
Orange doppelgangers.
And now it looks like my stream's frozen.
Baal's side, I wonder.
What? What are you on about, babe? More of orange doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder? See, now it looks like my stream is completely frozen. Is it frozen for anybody else? I'm having so many problems tonight.
I have a lot on my mind.
And it was working fine until I like accidentally put it on like a different view. And now it's just all weird. Yeah, it looks like it's completely frozen now. Is the stream frozen for anybody else? Or is it just on my end that it's all weird? I don't know. Yeah, it looks frozen on mine. What is going on? Astarion song playing over us again. I don't know what it's doing. Because now it just looks completely frozen. I mean, other than the fact that it's also the wrong size picture, now it looks frozen as well. It's all deciding to break in my last hour. It's very upsetting. Okay. Doesn't look like it's frozen when I look at it in that screen. But as soon as I put it back so I can see the chat, it freezes again. My stream, I mean. Oh my god, what is going on with this thing tonight? It was working perfectly fine for the first 3 hours. And now it's just being all kinds of stupid. Guess I can put it on vertical view, which means I can barely see my picture. But it seems like when I'm watching it on my phone, for those of you wondering. And when I have my phone horizontal and the picture's teeny tiny, it's fine. But as soon as I try to make it go horizontal so I can see it better, then it looks like it's frozen. And it's the wrong size and stuff. It's just very strange. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But alright, I guess I can barely see my actual stream, but I can see chat. I guess that's the important thing, right? Alright, anyway. So, why can't you? Alright. But, so you're saying before I even go into the fortress, I should long rest. I mean, we haven't done much, but if it's what I need to do to get my Dark Urge scene and some Astarion stuff, I will do it. Anybody still here? Because I don't know what's going on with my stream right now. It's being very peculiar. Kill order. I think I read this. I won't have to wear this. Harper smiles much longer. Warren's given the order, kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Preserve some hair or sinew if you can. Chisholm like to string a harp of her own. Fun. Partial rest, we don't use supplies. I don't care about the supplies. I usually always try to wait till somebody says something or we're like hurt or out of spell slots or something. Because I don't like going out and like spending 10 minutes and then going to rest. Even though I really do. Camp is my favorite part. But I like to like make logical sense. It's like, oh, we've only been out of camp for 10 minutes. Let's go back and go to sleep again. But, I mean, if that's what I got to do for an Astarion and Dark Urge scene, that's fine. It just, I usually wait till we've at least done more than, like, talk to one person before we go rest again. But it's fine, because I don't want to miss any Dark Urge and Astarion stuff. Yeah, I know, I need to talk to the dude again, but there's loot. There's loot, guys. Alright, anyway. Oh, gosh. Yeah, camp is my favorite part. Is
that blood?
I feel like I'm cheating if I, like, spam long rest. Even though that's, like, my favorite part of the game. But I feel like it should make logical sense for us to go to camp. Even though it is my favorite part, if that makes any sense. I don't like going when it doesn't make sense for us to go. Holy healing potions.
Things have stayed interesting.
Alright, dude. I guess I should probably talk to you, right? Yeah, now it's really teeny tiny. I wasn't trying to do that. But I can still see chat. Oh my god, it looks like it's still frozen.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Is stream frozen for anybody but me? Because once again, it looks frozen on my end. What the bloody hell? Once again, it looks completely frozen on my end. Is stream frozen? Like right now, I'm still looking at when we're all standing up on the ledge and I haven't even looted anything yet. That's where it looks like it's frozen for me. And now it's like moving one frame at a time. What the hell? I don't know what is going on. It was working perfect for like the first 3 hours, and now it's just all gone to hell and back. I don't know what it's doing, but it's upsetting me. Okay. I don't know. All right, so thank you. Don't thank me yet. How did I know you're not a doppelganger too?
Because I'm not. I swear. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
Yeah, it's like when I turn it horizontal, it like cuts off like the whole like right side of my stream. I can only like see up to like the end of the dialogue box. I can't see anything to the right of that. And I don't know what's going on with it. All right. She didn't send me anywhere. We're allies, equals.
Right. Equal to the High Harper. You can give her my report then. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered.
Oh my god.
Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
Yep, my stream looks completely frozen. And it's cut off the entire right side as well. I don't know. I'm gonna scream. Everything was working fine before. Now nothing's working. So weird. Guess we'll go back to horizontal view. Don't know if that's going to help any. Alright, so who's this Rashomar? What does Jaheira want with them?
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Okay then. Got any updates? I don't know. I'm so distracted now by my stream not working. The Harper's rendezvous turned out to be a trap laid by doppelgangers. We should see what Jaheira wants to do next. I don't know, guys. I don't know what it's doing. Alright, anybody want to talk?
So much for the cavalry riding to our rescue.
My stream looks completely frozen again.
This is what we get for putting our faith in a network of spies, I suppose.
Okay. Yep, my stream is completely frozen on my end. Is it working for anybody else?
Orin be damned. Her bloody fingerprints are all over this city.
It's cute though. You mean my character? I don't know why this is here. We're talking about the Harpers. Alright. Yeah, my stream is completely bloody frozen again. I don't understand what is happening here. Because there was like no problem with it at all for the first 3 hours. And now it's like nothing I do makes it start working again. I don't understand what the hell is going on. I really don't. So cute. Thanks. I don't know. It's just completely frozen. I mean, I can see chat, but my stream looks completely frozen. No matter how many times I reload it, it just completely freezes. And plus, if I have it horizontal, it cuts off the whole right side. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, okay, so Voss has gone underground. He'll be waiting for us there.
Voss has done his duty. Now, we will do ours. We must find our way to the House of Hope and take the Orphic Hammer.
Okay, but
when we next enter the
like
astral
20 minutes
prison,
ago, babe.
we will use the hammer to break Orpheus free.
All right. Shay Shay.
We can't rely on the Harpers. Not when Orin has them infested with shapeshifters. We're on our own. Though, I suppose we're used to it by now.
Alright, so mine still looks completely frozen, but it's working for you guys. It's just my end that's screwed up. Cool. Okay. I can still see chat though, so guess that's what's important, but still. Alright. So you're saying that I should probably go to camp before talking to the guards and trying to get into Worm's Rock? Alright, let's finish looting. Yep, mine's completely frozen still. I hate this. I hate this. I can't tell if it's frozen for everybody or just for me. And I'm encumbered again. Shocking.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ay, ay, ay. These barrels look strange too, like their textures are messed up. Alright, so I think we got all the stuff upstairs. Yeah, these barrels are really weird. Their textures are all messed up. Mine looks completely frozen, and I don't know if it's frozen for everybody else. But I've tried to reload it like 20 times, and it still does the same thing over and over again. Another thing that might be the problem. I don't know why it was working fine for the first 3 hours. But when I tried to open Twitch today on my phone, it wanted me to update it. And it seems like now nothing's working right. Gee, an update that breaks everything. Shocking. I don't think there's anything else upstairs. Oh, it moved for a second.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
For a second. Surveillance notes.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Yes, I know, I'm encumbered. Gonna finish looting first, then I'll move stuff around. Actually, I could just go upstairs and sell stuff, I suppose. What's this cage for? Is that a cookie? A biscuit. That's British for cookie, right? Looks like cookie to me. Guess I'll send stuff. It like unfroze for a couple seconds. And then it was frozen again. I don't know what it's doing. Starion song. Alright, let's send some more junk to Lazel. Then we'll go upstairs and sell it. And then I guess we'll go to camp. Before we talk to the guards and stuff. Alright. I don't know. Mine's frozen. Is anybody else's frozen? Yeah, these green barrels and that jet black barrel, it looks like their textures are like broken or something.
Won't stop me yet.
Alright. Yeah, mine's completely frozen. And still half cut off too. Alright.
What? By the Morden Summons Curlies went on.
I'm saving and I'm gonna... I don't even know why I'm bothering trying to reload. Because I've reloaded it like 10 times and it doesn't seem to fix it. Alright, anyway. Our herpers turned out to be shapeshifter assassins.
Of course. Of course they bloody did. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals by.
They're like literally right next to you, babe. That's it? No more questions asked?
I've had enough dealings with harpers to know I don't want the answers. Go on now.
Alright, let's go ahead and sell him some junk. Gonna save here though, because I don't trust this bug to not come back again. Alright. So much quicker when you can use sell wares. Okay, let's go back to barter. See if we can save. Yes! So far, the only one I've seen that still has the bug is the mummy at the circus. What are these things? Heightened maneuvers. Targets disadvantage on saving throws against your maneuvers and weapon actions? That sounds like a Lazel thing. Oh my god. Mine's frozen again. But that means that she'll lose. I mean, I kind of don't want to give up the infinite misty step, honestly. Now, is this better than his bow? No, because it's a short bow. Yep, mine's all frozen again. I ain't got much money, so I probably shouldn't be buying anything. He's got potions. Guess I'll just skip it. I've got like a bunch of them right now. I might regret that. Alright, so let's go outside. Oh my god, my stream is frozen. And I don't know if it's frozen for everybody. Okay, so we should go to camp before trying to talk to these guys, I guess.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
See, look at this shit.
Not this again.
That texture is so messed up.
The brain is resisting its orders.
Yeah, mine's frozen on the guy the vendor did.
It will soon start acting on its own will.
But yeah, it seems like ever since
Madman!
We're shopping for a suit.
I updated
Dinner with my
How else was I supposed to see their optics?
Remember?
this thing, it's caused all sorts of problems. It's like I reload it and it works for a couple seconds and it freezes again. I'm just hoping it's not freezing for everybody else and it's just on my end. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're going to go back to camp and see if we can get this scene. I mean, I didn't want to go to camp this soon, but if there's a possibility of a scene, then I'm going to take it. I just really hope that it's not frozen for everybody else, so if there is a scene, you guys can see it.
How about we settle on the
Night 31,
Gondians
been together for a
and
month.
Gortash invented them?
Alright, let's try to go to camp. I'm just hoping everybody can actually see the stream because mine's all messed up. Alright. Black screen. Okay. No scenes triggering yet. We didn't do much. Like, look at these textures. They are all kinds of fucked. Alright. Let's see if anybody has anything to say, even though we were only, like, out in the world for 10 minutes or so. Alright. Oh, Jaheira probably does, after all that stuff with the Harpers, at least.
Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Yep, mine's frozen again. Hopefully you guys can actually see and not frozen
Hello,
stream.
my sweet.
Okay, nothing there. Alright. Gil.
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride.
But yes, if it freezes for you, please tell me. Because it's frozen for me, so I honestly can't tell if it's working for everybody else or not. But it's completely frozen for me. Wilson.
I fought proudly alongside Harpers once. But it seems we cannot place our trust in them now. Not while Orin has their ranks infiltrated.
Okay. Let's go talk to Karlach next. Meow.
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission. Said they gave up their entire lives so we could live safely and asked for nothing in return. We'll rout them, right? For the city and for Dad.
Alright. Yep, mine's still completely frozen. Will. I really want to change his jammies too. He just hasn't been in my party for a while.
The Harpers have been compromised. A balancing power now unbalanced. Jaheira's support has been invaluable. We should return it in kind.
Okay. I really hope it isn't frozen for you guys too, because it's frozen for me. Alright, Jaheira.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
Tell her what happened at the Harper safe house. It just jumped past stuff. It cut off her lines, and she said Orin knows...
Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Okay, but it cut out this line. Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach, separates us from the pack. And then, until we know the false facers, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves. Who is this Rashomar you had your Harper searching for?
A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
He was in the first 2 games, that's what I know.
Gaze, the name means nothing to you.
I'm also trying to mess with my settings here. I don't think it's helping though. Alright, so I failed something. Should I know the name?
Well, that depends entirely on the quality of bard you listen to. Street whalers
Well,
spin stories
there was
from
one
the time
bard.
of
She
troubles.
kind of died, though.
And they save the strangest ones for Minsk. It happens that in his case, most of them are true. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Uh-huh. I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there. Cut off at the root, but before I could send for help...
Mine's unfrozen, but still cut off on the right side.
It was chaos. He was overrun. Dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
All right. And here you are. You made the right choice. Don't second guess yourself.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing.
Hun?
Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Okay. I'm still messing with my settings, so that's why I'm a little quieter right now. Okay, let's see. We can try Jahira, but we don't even know if he's still alive.
I'm not asking for promises. Just the chance. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Okay. Alright, so then we just have Shadowheart and Lae'zel to talk to. Where are you going? Why don't you just go straight to her instead of around the bush, but whatever.
Something the matter?
Not particularly. Other than, you know, my stream being a big old mess and not being able to see half it and it freezing half the time. Other than that. Alright. Lae'zel.
Voss is waiting beneath the
Now
city.
mine's frozen again.
We'll apprise him of our progress once we have the Orphic hammer in hand.
Okay, yeah, you already said that though, hun. But okay, cool. Alright. So, see if I actually get a scene here. Oh, it unfroze for a second. Cool. Alright. Hopefully I'll get a scene, because we didn't really do much before coming back to camp, so we'll see. Guess I did use a couple spell slots for passing checks, but that's about it. Alright, nap time. Why do you want to use 53? Stop that. Behave yourself. That's better. Bunch of booze. Because remember, Durge cutscene when you get to Act 3? Oh,
naughty,
yep.
Naughty, naughty,
you were right.
little master.
I thought it was before that, though. I thought it would be before that, because all the other ones updated before this. Oh, here we go. You were right.
You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For she who fights with monsters should look to it that she herself becomes a monster.
Hopefully you guys are seeing this, because mine's frozen.
When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you.
Yes, I've heard that quote.
Another will embrace what you have rejected.
Interesting.
And that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You may re-inherit yourself yet. Slaughter your life.
Excuse me.
Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
So we got some sibling rivalry going on.
Memories.
Yes, this
flood
is my
back,
first time playing Dark
snatches
Urge, but I've
of
heard
your
things.
Story written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
Okay, for those of you that might be like being like, she doesn't seem very shocked by this. This is my first time playing Dark Urge, yes. But I've seen a couple things online which pretty much have spoiled the fact that, yes, I'm this spawn of Baal thing. So, yes, I was aware of that. But this is my first time playing it, just so you know where I stand. I got spoiled to the whole Baal spawn thing, but this is my first time playing Dark Urge, just so you know. Okay, anyway. Alrighty. I'm wondering if... So you're saying that you got the cutscene if you go to Worm's Rock, but the Astarion dialogue wouldn't trigger? If you didn't long rest? Interesting. Alright, and mine is frozen. I hope it's not frozen for you guys, because this is kind of an important scene. But mine's frozen. Alright. One or three? Since I'm all about redemption for somebody, I guess 3 would probably be the more likely one. So, all those deaths by your hand, how can you ever atone?
By eradicating your siblings. You are not the last of your name. Not yet.
Oh my God.
There is another.
It's frozen.
The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion.
I got a
But
sister,
be
yay!
wary of your confessors. Will friend turn to foe, knowing what you are?
Well, they already kind of had commented on it before. After the Astarion scene. They're like, yeah, these urges, we know you can fight them. Okay, was I supposed to get Astarion dialogue there, or you mean, like, now? Because I didn't get any there, and he still bit me. Alright. Let's give it our real save like we do every morning. Okay. Well, I was going to talk to him anyway, but I just wanted to make sure it didn't, like, cut it off or anything. So this is going to be day 32. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't supposed to happen there. I always talk to him anyway, but just wanted to make sure it didn't mess up. Alright. Let's go have chats. Astarion was still biting me during that. I got the bloodless debuff. He's like, oh, she's having another episode. I'll just take a little nibble. It's fine. Alright, so let's get rid of our debuff first of all. Yeah, mine's completely frozen. I hope you guys can see it, because mine's completely frozen again. Alright. Alright. One more quick save. Alright, sorry. I had another moment last night, love.
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days.
He's been close enough to make sure whether or not I'm sleeping. Oh. Don't be alarmed, but I've divined with near certainty that Lord Ball is my father.
Well, it certainly sheds some light on the sleepless night you spent tied up trying to slit my throat. Bloody hells. A Ballspawn. Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine.
God.
I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show, you should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
I'm very afraid. How can I stand up to a god? He wants me to cause carnage.
You know, I didn't realize you and I were so alike.
Oh my god, can I just hug him?
I felt paralyzed to do anything about Cazador for so many decades. I gave up on myself. I gave up on any hope of escape after a few lashes. Mal controls you in much the same way. I don't know how you could beat him, but I do know this.
I know, I want to hug him right now.
You must try.
Wait a second, Astarion.
The half-life of a mind-addled slave is worse than death. Don't become his. I wouldn't live another century as one for all the moonstones in Everesca.
Okay, so let's just recap. The completely ignorant assholes that are always talking about how evil Astarion is, isn't he just telling me to, like, fight against being a psychotic murderer? I believe that's what he was saying here, right? You must try. But Astarion, all the uninformed idiots who don't even bother learning anything about you seem to think you're evil. Why would you tell me to fight against this? You mean they're all incredibly fucking wrong? Is that what you're telling me? Okay. Shocking. So, the half-life in my slave is worse than death. Don't become his. I wouldn't live another century as one for all the moonstones in Everesca. I still want to hug him. I still want to hug him, and my stream is completely frozen, so I'm hoping you guys can see all this. Alright, so after all that, I want you to stay close in case I go cuckoo again, and it sounds like he's been paying attention to me because he keeps talking about how I sleep every night. So, yes, come feed on me again tonight. I need a babysitter. So, yeah, you can feed on me again tonight.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
Like every night? Like ever? Oh, can we talk about the two of us?
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Now, I'm pretty sure he's going to say the same thing here, but I'm going to click it anyway. What are we to you?
I don't know. But isn't it nice not to know?
That won't change until we finish this quest.
You're not a victim. Not a target. Not just one night it's better to forget.
You're being non-evil again, Astarion.
But then, whatever in the world could you be?
Hey, I still got a kiss. I still got a kiss.
Precious little barb.
Oh my god! Okay, that's a new greeting. Oh, jeez. Yes, this is... Right when you said it's the first time I've heard it. I didn't see that in any YouTube. Precious little page. Oh my god, Astarion.
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Oh god, how can you not love him?
There is nothing I'd like.
Can we please fix that already, frickin' Larian? And right as soon as I kiss him, his song starts.
Delicious.
Oh god, I'm dying here. But yeah, so can we like clip the last like 5 minutes and send it to all the assholes that keep trying to tell me the Astarion's evil? Because I think they might be a little incorrect. Alright, so let's go talk to these other fools, I guess. Oh, gee, Gil has something to say. Shocking.
Let's move.
Yeah, my stream is completely frozen, so I hope you guys are seeing this.
So,
oh,
the
God.
devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carter's forged, well...
What?
I think it's
We
safe
got bigger
to assume
problems,
we shouldn't
Gil.
take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Uh-huh. Alright. Nobody has anything to say about my new daddy and my new sister?
Oakfather preserve you.
Seriously? Astarion's the only one who gives a shit. Or maybe he was the only one close enough to tell. Shadow is having a moment. She's facing the wrong way.
At least things have stayed
I
interesting.
don't think anybody else is going to say anything. Guess it's just only Astarion that cares. Alright, cool.
Soldier.
Wow. Oh. I can just randomly whip that out at her. Should I say it? Should I say it? It's kind of a random thing to just spit out over breakfast. By the way, my dad kind of the god of murder. You're cool with that, right? I usually like picking new dialogue options, but that seems kind of pretty good reactions. Yeah, I've noticed that a lot, that in the Dark Urge run, they actually react a lot better than you'd think they would. Because I never confessed to anybody the whole time. And then when Astarion had the bondage night with me, they all just suddenly knew. They're like, oh, about those urges of yours, you'll be fine. Like, okay, you were watching as Astarion had me tied up? You pervs. Alright, I guess we'll go for it. I've discovered I'm a ball spawn. Isn't that great news? He's just, you know, the god of murder. It's fine.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same. You are so much more than your parents. You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. You are my friend. And you get to choose your destiny. Choose well, all right? Please.
I've been trying. I've been trying. And did you hear how evil Astarion was? He told me I gotta fight the whole becoming a psycho murderer thing. What an evil bastard, seriously. Telling me to fight becoming evil incarnate. Why would he ever say a thing like that?
No.
Alright.
Never mind.
Sorry. Am I breaking that sarcasm meter again? Alright, Devil Boy, what do you have to say?
Looking ahead.
Well met.
Guess who my dad is, Will? Yeah, I am born of the Lord of Murder. I'm Ballspawn.
Hells. It explains so much.
I'm just confessing to everybody, it's
Listen
fine.
to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
That's what I've been doing. Okay. Alright. I guess we'll go with Jaheira, then Shadowheart, then Lae'zel.
No time to rest.
Yeah, no kidding, babe.
Yes?
Oh, she just wants to talk about Minsk. Okay, you mentioned there might be another way to find Minsk.
There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then.
Mine just unfroze and jumped forward to where the whole Dark Urge scene started. It was like stuck on me running through camp for like the last 20 minutes, and now it just jumped forward to the beginning of the Dark Urge scene. My stream is so messed up. Alright. Alright, so I guess it's Shadowheart and Lae'zel is left. So, Shadowheart, have you heard about these things called paternity tests? Yeah. You see, I went on Jerry Springer, and they did a paternity test, and I got some news. Okay. I understand my affliction at last. I'm a Ballspawn. The Lord of Murder compels me.
I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't envy it either.
From what little I can recall hearing of Baal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence. Perhaps you can still resist your
I've
nature,
been resisting this whole time,
if you
people.
want to.
I mean, you've got blonde hair. Doesn't that prove to you that I've been resisting? I mean, anytime you tone in the middle of anybody doing a stream and they're in Act 3, all you gotta do is look at Shadowheart and you'll know whether they're doing an evil playthrough or a good playthrough. What color Shadowheart's hair? Are you doing evil or good? Okay, just checking. Alright, anyway.
Still alive. So that's
Oh my god.
progress.
It just moved to the Astarion scene. That's where my stream is. It's like it jumps like into the non-frozen stuff like every 20 minutes or something. So weird. Lae'zel is having a moment as well.
I'm listening.
Would you like to hear who my daddy is? I discovered I'm a Ballspawn. Lord of Murder's blood flows through me. I'm telling everybody. It's a big day.
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes. And altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I'd choose.
Okay. She seemed like she already knew. Okay. Well then. So, what I think I'm gonna do, since my stream is like all kinds of messed up, I was gonna go about 4 hours anyway, and I'm just at almost 4 hours. So I think I might end here, just because I don't know what's going on with my stream, and I'm hoping that when I end the stream it'll like reset itself or something. But thank you so much for hanging out and chatting, and I should be on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time I'll be on tomorrow. It won't be this late. I know that for a fact, because my roommates will be home by this time tomorrow. It's like 1 a.m. here. I think they're getting home like somewhere between 8 and 11 tomorrow night. So it might be like in the afternoon, early evening. Probably afternoon is more likely. I'm in Eastern time. So I'll be on sometime tomorrow. It'll probably be closer to like early afternoon, honestly. But thank you for hanging out and thank you for chatting. And I hope that the stream looked a lot better on you guys then than it did on mine. I'm glad you did too, Queenie. I missed you. I was like, where's Queenie? I need my other Astarion fans to give me support. But thank you so much for hanging out and thank you for chatting. It does make things go so much quicker when people are here and people are chatting. And I really, really, really appreciate it. So hopefully you can catch me again. I normally only stream during the day because I really don't have much of a choice. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to try going. Actually, I think Neil's on tomorrow. So it might be a little earlier so I can raid him. Because if I wait till he's done, I might get interrupted by my housemate. So it actually might be earlier tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on how well I sleep, what time I get up. I'll be on at some point tomorrow. I don't know when. It's likely going to be morning or early afternoon. It might be a shorter stream. But hopefully you guys will be able to catch me. And yeah, I guess that's it for tonight. And thank you so much. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow. And like I said, don't know about tomorrow, but I'll be back to my regular schedule on Monday. So thank you. And thanks for hanging out. And there goes my camera.